Hello, everyone. Good evening. I hope everyone is doing okay. I'll wait for a few people to come in the room before I start talking. I hope everyone week is going good so far. I know when we first start the week, it could be rough. That's why it's important that we make sure our energy is where it needs to be. Let me see. I'm going to give it a second for everybody to come in. Let me see. I hear you. So, I know this thing not on there. Let me see. Give me one moment, everyone. I know one's here yet. D. Why my thing not on here? Go see. I have 13 people in the room today. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. See? No, still. I don't know what's going on with my camera and everything. Me, us. Good evening, sis. How are you? God got me, sis. Hey, Ashley D. Good evening, Queen. Blessings to you. Blessings to you as well. I hope everyone had a great day at work today. Um, I know we all was looking forward to hearing that Mr. LaTruth was officially divorced today, but unfortunately things didn't work out that way. Did everyone know that they was going to court today? If you did, you could type in the chat and say yes. God got me, sis. Got good, thanks. Allergies killing me, but I'm good. And where I'm at, it is freezing, you guys. It is super cold. But I hope you feel better with your allergies. Those allergies can turn into a serious matter. My son has allergies, but he only has it right in the summertime, right before the summer hits, actually. Soon as May hit, that's when he needs his eye drops. But yes, they went to court today and they are not divorced. They said allegedly that she agreed with all the terms and then he switched something supposedly. You know how that goes, but God's got me, sis. Thank you. You are very welcome. Hey, Mikey. Good evening, everyone in the chat. Um, my opinion about the whole situation, you guys. I know that it's prolonged. It's been going on long enough, but I feel like at the same time, for the kids' sake, everybody needs to put aside how they feel. If they're gonna say something to Lyonya, they need to encourage her to continue to do what she's doing. Good evening, Ash and chat. Hey, open mind. How you doing, sis? If you want to come up, you more than welcome to. Um, but my opinion about the whole situation, you guys, this is the deal, okay? So they've been going through this publicly. They are influencers, and yes, we are entitled to know certain parts and bits of their lives because they already exposed it. However, this is getting more and more serious. So I feel like with all of this going on now, the kids need to be the first priority. So whatever content creators are feeling, and even friends that are publicly speaking out about this, they can be on her side. They can encourage her to continue to stay uplifted, stay positive, continue to encourage her to have this relationship with her child's father off the camera. Because at the end of the day, those two are the parents. They have to learn how to get along for those kids. And I hate to say it, but if they would have got along okay, the oldest kids would have been able to see him too. I know they miss him, and can no one tell me any different. He was a part of their life for 6 years. So he's that father figure that they had at the most impressionable ages of their lives. And now, with, I feel like Mr. Ed, he is a part of their lives. And to me, he's somewhat immature. It's quite clear that Lauren felt that way, or she would not have said that or acknowledged that. But I feel like now content creators and people that are continuing to speak out about this or keep the story going, they need to allow them to have the privacy that they need to figure this out. Girlfriends, spouses, all of them, everybody need to fall back and allow this man and this woman to co-parent, because that's the most important thing about this relationship. It's not about what we feel anymore. Kids being comfortable. How you doing, Miss Beautiful Miranda? How you doing this evening?
Hey, lady, what's going on?
Hey, Sunshine. Nothing. I was just speaking on the verdict and the situation today. They went to court and everything, and they couldn't agree on one specific thing. And everyone's saying that she don't want child support. She don't want anything. She just want to be divorced. And I feel like now everyone
I
needs to.
don't believe that.
I don't either, because that was the main thing we heard her say.
That's all she
Crystal
been
clear.
screaming.
Yep. And God got me says the kids are the ones suffering. They need to work it out for the sake of the kids. And me and Miranda said they need to work it out privately. They don't have to do everything on cameras. Yes, they share so many things with us. But at the end of the day, for the kids' sake, they need to come to some type of agreement where the spouse is not involved, because they're not their husbands. Those two are legally still married. Her opinion and what she decides has absolutely nothing to do with Janelle as well as Miss Season. So they need to just fall back and allow these two to have a relationship they need for the sake of their daughter. And God got me says she agree. Yes, I agree 100%. What you think, Miranda?
I totally agree. I don't understand all the back and forth, and it's like it didn't take everybody to help y'all make the baby.
Thank you.
Like, and y'all was together for 6 years, married for 6 years.
That's a long time.
It's a very long time, and now it comes
Mhm.
to this. Somebody got to take their feelings out of it.
Someone has to take the higher road, and that's a great perspective. Listen, you guys, if you're going through something in life, let this situation be an example. People need to learn how to let go of things. Even people that wronged you, and you feel like you have to prove a point to somebody, prove a point to yourself that you're able to get over it. We have to move on. How can we have a brighter future if we holding on to everything in our past? We loading our backpack with everything. The people that hurt us, the people that wronged us, the things that bothered us, and we bringing it with us, and we trying to pull it forward with us into this bright future we're trying to manifest and build. And that could never happen because our backpack is full of drama and chaos and hurt and pain. Things that hurt us in our past, whether we get peace about those situations or not, we have to let it go. You cannot continue to move forward and be okay, be healthy mentally and physically if we holding on to everything that hurt us. You have to let it go.
A
And
lot of
God,
people don't know how to do that though, Ash.
how would you suggest to someone? Because even I'm speaking on Lyonia, for example, Miranda. But it's so many of us that are out there right now that have been hurt, that have been wrong, that feel like we want to say something so bad, but it's not going to. Some situations you will never have peace about. You have to be content within to walk away from the situation and close the door,
Yeah.
regardless if you have the last say so. That's about being an adult, and that's about being mature. That's growth on your end. If you
Yeah.
could walk away from something that no longer serves you purpose, something that hurt you, that you might never get an answer to, and continue to go forward, that's good on your part. And God got me
That's
says healing
growth.
starts when you forgive and let go. Yes, and you don't have to directly talk to somebody and get an answer from them why they hurt you, why they wronged you. You might not ever get the answer from that person, but you
That's the
have to.
part about it. You gotta know that you gotta move on knowing that you would never get an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Cause hanging on to like, oh, they hurt me so bad. Cause first of all, love, you're taking a risk anyway. You're taking a risk in being hurt. There's just anybody, and nothing lasts forever. So you take a chance on love, you're gonna come out good, or either it's not. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just the risk you take. That's why we choose to love somebody if we want to. It's a choice. But some people just not in a good space, doesn't have great mental health, that they can't ever let go. This is
Mm-hmm.
why we have to always check people's background, their
Facts.
mental health, their
Facts.
past relationships. We have to dig deep into these people's past on who we choose to love.
And she's telling the truth, you guys. This is the thing. You have to start doing your research.
Yeah.
You have to start doing your fact check. That's why a lot of people go on blind dates with people, and family never see them again, because for one, they know something wrong about what they doing. If they didn't think that, they would tell somebody, I'm going on this blind date. This is the address. If you looking for me, if I don't show up for work, if you can't contact me, this is where you find him at. But they secretly go do it.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing hurt into a new relationship or even a friendship, you guys, this is an overall perspective on life. You have to let things go. That is the mature thing to do. You will never
Yeah.
find peace within yourself if you feel like you always have to get your lick back or some
Yeah.
type of revenge.
She
That's not
never
how God
intended
works.
on letting go in the beginning. She didn't even want the divorce. So we
No.
already know it's her, but she's gonna flip it and act like it's him. But we all
Fact.
know the truth.
Mm-hmm. We
It's
saw the
very
paperwork.
clear. She won't even let him see the baby. You playing all these games like, girl, grown folks don't even play those games no more.
They don't. And if you guys agree with us in the chat, go ahead and type let it go. Let it go.
She
Like
wants some
Anya has to be the
sympathy.
bigger person and let it go. Talk to him privately. Fix the issue that you guys have going on so he can start feeling comfortable again to see his daughter. That's the most important part. I
The
don't care what
baby is losing out. It's like time being
no
wasted
precious
for
time
nothing. Time is being wasted for no reason.
whatsoever. Thank you. God got me saying let it go. Absolutely. And the more you hold on, you guys, you hindering yourself from your blessings, from the things that
Yes.
you are manifesting. God
Yes.
said, the vengeance is mine. Caramel said, let it go. Absolutely.
Yes. You
Let it
got
go.
to. You can remove all the blockages off of you, off
And
of
it,
your blessings.
mm-hmm,
You have to. You gotta let it go. There's no growth in depression and being stuck, because she's really hurting herself.
facts. And she don't realize that now.
She's hurting herself and that baby, because the baby is losing time with her father, who wants to be involved. That's the crazy part. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
like he's not trying to be involved. He took on your kids, girl.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
we
really
know he's not a deadbeat if he accepted your kids as his own.
facts.
Why you pay your baby daddy to get them?
3 extra mouths to feed. Plus you. He knew what it took to maintain you. And he
That's
kept that up for
crazy.
6 years.
That's crazy.
And the only reason he's not seeing his daughter, one of the main reasons, allegedly, is because he's scared.
Oh,
And
yeah, cause
everybody think
she insane. She'll do anything.
and everybody laugh on her side and they think that's funny. But if you never been lied on, just boldly, you might it feel like the person in your face lying on you, and you know it's a lie, and they continue to defame and tarnish your character, then I would be afraid of this person too. I've been with you for 6 whole years.
She
I was
turned it to
sleeping in a
somebody.
bed with
Oh
you.
Lord.
I conceived a child with you. We gave life to someone. You and I. We were married. I took care of your kids, and you flipped the script from night to day, and I don't know you. So now I feel like I never knew you. So absolutely, I would be scared to get my child until the court worked it out.
Yeah.
Yes, I know he knows he's missing precious times. But if something happened to him, how is he gonna be there for her then?
She can't be trusted. Be
Exactly.
crazy if he do trust her.
And God got me says carrying all this hurt and negativity blocks the blessings.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it
It blocks the blessings for your relationship. It blocks the blessings for you getting to know genuine friends. It blocks the blessings for family members. Even if people wronged you and they come to you and they genuinely apologize, you know a genuine person and you know when somebody's not.
yeah.
Now, someone consistently continue to hurt you and you think that they're going to do it again. No, you're not a doormat. Forgive and forget. Forgive means you forgive them because you know what they're capable of doing. You know them. But the forgiveness is for you so you don't carry that. And forget is sometimes we have to forgive people, you guys, and we got to forget they even exist.
Yeah.
So forgive and forget. Act like they not there. And that's
Yeah.
for someone that continuously wronged you and hurt you. You will never get closure in certain situations, but you have to continue to go forward for you. Sometimes it's bigger than you. And then God got me
It
said, I
is,
would be scared
everything
to
is
be in
bigger
her
than us.
presence. It's like sleeping with the enemy for 6 years. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
She
it's
never had good intentions from the beginning, and it's all coming back to bite her in her BBL. But that's probably why people need to understand the reason why they have these migraines and headaches and stuff like that is because they have so much hate in them. They thinking of trying to hurt somebody so bad in that unforgiveness, hanging on to stuff that already happened. That's where the migraines is coming from. They got to let it go, or you're going to keep
Tana
on
Lee,
getting headaches and taking pain pills.
Tana Lee Beller says, so true, Ashley.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
can, you can,
I
when
could never do myself like that. They
what
crazy.
she's trying to say is, you can be so hurt and upset to where you physically hurt your own body
Yeah.
and it weigh you down and you sick and you don't know how. We've all been there before, you guys, to where we was carrying so much weight and it gave us headaches, it stressed us out. But the sooner you release yourself from those binds, those ties, the things that people have you hooked up to, ex relationship partners, friends, whatever, even this situation, she has to turn it over in a new leaf so she can be able to see this man face to face without that hate, without that anger. All that
Mm.
stuff they have for one another, she got to be able to put that aside because they still have a child together. You
Yeah.
don't want to be passing your child over to somebody that you made yourself in your mind despise and hate. You made yourself hate this man.
Hmm.
And that's the sad part about this whole thing. Like
That's
you
why
really
people be
hate this
stressing
man.
themselves out. Yeah, that's
And the
crazy.
stress takes a toll on your body. That's what God got me says. Absolutely.
It causes
Absolutely.
mental health issues too.
And Miss Lynn said, "Good evening, Ashley and chat. I finally caught you live. Hey, Miss Lynn, how you doing?" And Tanny Baller says, "So true, Ashley. Hey, shout out Tanny Baller too. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, we're briefly just speaking on. We thought the verdict was gonna come in, and the whole situation was gonna be finally done. And we hoping that everyone can be adults about the situation. And if you do have a personal relationship with Lyonya, tell her that the best thing for her to do now is heal. She has to heal those wounds of that hurt and that pain. And she has to be able to coexist in the same room with this man and be able to put her feelings aside. Whatever he did to her, they're getting divorced. So that no longer should serve her body any purpose. That no longer should consume her mind. That's
Hmm.
less energy that she's carrying. That shouldn't even matter no more. She's moved on. She's in a relationship. So
Yeah,
everything that she's holding on to and how she personally feel about him, she gotta let go. She gotta throw that in the trash.
yeah.
Period.
It'd be best for her to do that.
Because
She
she's
got
not gonna
drama. She
ever.
creating drama for no reason. Like
And
grown adult women with children, because once we stressed out, it trickles down to our children. So
they
you
see that.
supposed to, as a mother of four,
Yeah.
little one, you got a little baby, little 4-year old, a toddler, what have the pre-K baby. You cannot be no healthy mother to that daughter if you causing stress on yourself with the father.
Facts.
It ain't no way it's gonna work. And then you got the boy toy pretending like he care.
Hmm.
He does not care. He's just there for the bag for the time.
And we all know that. And it's like everybody from her
She
side
know that
push
too, but she gonna
this,
keep on playing with herself.
push this relationship and trying to make it just like earlier they pretended as though they was broken up when she allegedly went live and was crying and this and that. I know now not to react so quick to them trying to flip the script, trying to deflect. You
She
went to
went
court today.
crying.
That's what someone said. She was crying on her live. I didn't see that. So I don't know. So that's why I'm saying allegedly. But people
Oh,
said that they was broken up. She had posted something subliminal and so did he. And then now, an hour later, they have a video that's posted of them two in the bed together. He posted it. So I don't know if he truly did something wrong. And Mr. Ed, typical fashion, now all of a sudden he comes out of nowhere and he posts a video because he never posts her on his page. It's more like she's promoting them and he's promoting his business. He's
yeah,
promoting his podcast. He will
yeah.
promote doing a skit or something nice with one of your kids, but that's it. He's never pushing that relationship label with you and him. You're the
No.
only one that's celebrating how amazing and how good he is to you and how much he means to you. And that's a lesson for everybody here. Whoever sees that, do not over acknowledge your partner if he doesn't even acknowledge you a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta let the men do that.
And,
But she
and
do
Tanny,
too much too soon.
yeah, and Tanny Ballard, Miss Lynn said, Miranda, that I have the flu. I hope it's not COVID. We praying for you, sis. We hope it's not COVID. We're gonna pray for
Yeah,
you. We're not even gonna speak that into your world. It is not COVID. You got this. And Tanny Baller said he's most definitely there for the bag. Absolutely.
yeah.
I
She
mean,
know
if
that too.
anybody that truly genuinely cares about you, they're going to tell you the truth. They're not going to feed into your negativity. They're not going to watch you self destruct. they're going to be honest with you. And if she watches these videos or anything that's based off of us speaking up about this, I'm gonna always be real. And sometimes the truth hurts, or they get upset, or they want to say I'm bashing like on you. It's never a bash. Well, sometimes it is. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna say to offend.
You
But
be telling her the truth though. It don't be
yeah,
lies.
yes.
People don't like the truth. That's the
No, they
crazy
don't.
part.
People will cut you off. People will get upset and not speak to you no more if you're telling them the truth. But sometimes the truth hurts, but you have to find a way, depending on who it is, to tell them in a loving, caring way. But I don't want to switch the topic too much today. I want this just to be a lesson in this situation, you guys. Working on forgiveness. Forgive
Yes.
yourself for holding on to all of this, carrying it all this time, allowing your body to get sick, allowing you mentally to now have the strength because you're holding on to this and you want to get the last word. Forgive yourself because of the times you didn't stand up for yourself and you constantly took crap from your boss, your lover, your friend, your whoever. Forgive yourself and let that go. You do not have to keep carrying all these trash bags with you into your future. They will not fit. They clogging up your closet. They taking too much space in your room. That's why I say get rid of things that no longer serve you purpose so you can make room for your future. And Tammy Bandler said, Tanya, sorry, baby, I pronounced your name wrong. I'm praying the divorce is final now. It's been a long time and God got me. Forgiveness is for not for you, for the other person. Yes, forgiveness is not for this is the thing, you guys. This is how I feel. I hope you saying it what I'm trying to say. It's for you. The other person will never give you what you want. No matter if they say, I'm sorry, it might not even come across genuine. They might not ever have that moment where they can sit down and talk and he apologize. And she might not feel like it's sincere, or he might not feel that way. They have too much bad blood when it comes to their relationship and trying to reconcile, even being on good terms as far as that go, or ending it in a peaceful manner. That's not going to happen. So what's the next step now? Let that part go. He's moved on. I've moved on. Now I have to work on healing myself so I can have a decent understanding with this man, because we still have a child. We still have to see each other. We still have to co-parent. I don't want to look at my ex-husband and hate him every day. That's not the energy I want to give off. That's not the energy when my daughters speak about him. Just like in that video, when she said her dad brought her that toy, she was so excited and loving when she said that, when like Anya and Mr. Ed was going live. And she had that animal that her dad gave her. She remembers those moments. And he, like Miranda said, is missing out on all those special priceless moments with her. Her first day of school, and it's all because of holding on to things. They got to put aside what they feel, even Mr. LaTrue, but he has to be able to trust that she's healing enough not to hold on to that anger, that rage, that get back. So he can feel comfortable enough to say, Bree, I want to come pick up my daughter today or for a couple days. Is that cool? Did you have something planned? They should be able to do that. They're better than that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. And Kay Brown said, hi, Miranda. Hi, Ashley in chat. Hey, Kay
Hello.
Brown. And Lisa said, hey, Ashley D. Hey, Miranda.
Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, lady.
And hey, Miss
I
Lisa.
think what Laonia trying to do is
Mm-hmm.
trying to keep the baby away from her dad for so long, trying to replace him with with the clown, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
to, like out of sight, out of mind, trying to
Right.
make the baby forget who her father really is. But
Mm-hmm.
little do she know, that ain't gonna work.
It'll never go away.
It ain't gonna work. It's too late. She know
Mm-hmm.
him
And she loved him. They built the bond.
to death. Like, You might as well just give it up, girl.
Yep. Everyone in the chat, if you can type right now, you're not driving, type give it up.
She might as well give it up.
We have to let things go if we're trying to move forward. That is a lesson for everybody in life, you guys. We hold on to too many hurtful memories, too many things that traumatized us, things from our childhood that we haven't healed from. You will never get closure in those situations. Or even if you did, it's never going to be the way you want it. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to drop those bags. And that means everything you holding on to in a dumpster, and continue to walk forward in your future with not holding on to any bags, because the future is unknown. However, you can walk forward manifesting positivity energy, manifesting positive things, so positive people will be attracted to you. If you're holding on to darkness, you will continue to attach, you will continue to be stuck to dark things. Light is going to attract light. Yes, your light's so bright sometimes dark people will want to come around you, sometimes to suck the energy out of that light, sometimes to dampen your light. But at the end of the day, when you're not toxic and you're trying to go forward, nobody can turn your light off for too long.
Nope.
They will try, but you're going to be able to turn that switch back on because you're not holding on to anything. You're not carrying all this extra animosity, this hurt and this pain. You have to free yourself.
It's like a burden be lifted off of you.
And then Kay Brown said, give it up, Lord, today. Yes. And Lisa Smith said, give it up, girl. Yes.
For real.
God got me said,
It
give
ain't no
it up.
sister hanging on to it.
And Blackberry said,
I just be like, I be moving on like that shit don't it bothered me at the time, but I just move on like
you have to. And Blackberry said she keeps laughing to keep from crying. Absolutely. And everybody in the chat right now, do your girl a favor, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. I am grateful. Thank you. And like you, what did you say, Miranda?
I move on real fast. Like
Life too short.
It hurt at the beginning, because I
But how
shouldn't have
long
got
you
played
supposed
like
to
that.
let it
But
hurt?
I don't hang on to stuff. Like be rehashing old memories and making myself upset. If I know something makes me upset, I'm going to leave it right there where it's at. And I'm going to keep on moving forward. You cannot be stuck. Because depression is what has already happened. And fear is what you're fearful of what's to come. You just got to relax and live life.
Yes.
Life is really beautiful and it's meant to be enjoyed. Not be sad, mad, and depressed. Anybody like that, I get away from them.
Facts.
I'll be moving on fast.
You have to protect your energy.
You have to. You're right. You're right. You absolutely right.
Tanya
Because
Barton
while
said,
you
that's
sad,
right,
mad, and
Miranda.
depressed, they done moved on and they happy doing their thing. And you over here still, ooh.
Yep.
Please. You'll never see me sweat.
Nope. And it's the thing, you guys. Oh, it's all about God said, hello, Ashley. Hey, honey. Tanya Baller said, yes, give it up. And God got me said, I love peace. I let it go off things that causes me my peace of mind, and I pretend you not existing. And Tanya said, that's right, Miranda. And Lisa said, I'm big on energy.
Yeah.
Change the channel, you guys. If something is hurting you, upsetting you. Now, this is the thing, though, you guys. We're going to go through hardships in life. We're going to go through traumatic experiences. It's up to you and your mind, whether you let those experiences break or shape you into
Yeah.
becoming individuals that are better for yourself, more wiser. You have to understand what you're going through in that moment is for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's when
Learn a
you
lesson and move forward, man.
thank you.
That's
You
how
have
you.
to
That's
continue
how
to
you
move forward.
grow.
Growth is not having the last word all the time. Growth is not trying to hurt your ex so he feels what you feel. Growth is for the people that hurt you. You being successful. You going on with your life and you doing what's best for you and you not looking back. If something hurts you, pick up the remote and change the channel.
Yeah.
It's some things I understand in life that's not that easy, that pain hurts that we can't just walk away from. I'm dealing with that too. And that's a different story. That takes time. And that's a life experience type of time. So that's understandable if someone's dealing with a grief situation and it puts you into a depressive state. Like I
Mm.
said, that's an on and off situation. But I'm talking about things that hurt us or hinder us or no longer serves us a higher purpose, that's holding us back in our past. If
Yeah.
it's holding us back in our past, how can we be great in our future? Anything
Right.
that hurt you in your past, you have to leave it back there.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, my
Lisa.
beauties. How
Hey,
my
Sunshine.
girls?
Hey,
How
Miss
y'all
Lisa.
doing? Oh boy, oh boy. Today,
I
today.
know.
I listen. That girl there is just, whew, girl, you should just took the 50-50 and call it a day. Forget
Yeah.
it
Hmm.
What
all.
she want?
She's greedy. She just want everything. She wants more. And what it is, I think she's hiding income. You know, she made a lot of money. But Rob is like, you it's not matching. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't no
Yeah.
dummy. He ain't gonna let
I
her
know
just
that's
get
right.
away with that. So
I
it
keep
is what
foul
it is.
emotions too. You ain't finna play me like no sucker.
Right. You
And,
said he had
and, and give it
$84.
all to them
Didn't that
goofy.
ain't that what you said?
Mm-mm.
$84 is what you said. That girl
Oh,
Ooh.
so now she's
crazy.
trying to press for more child support?
She don't now I heard she don't even want that.
So what's her problem?
That's what
Right.
I said. Like, make it make sense. What do you want? Girl, take the 50-50 and keep it moving. You
It shouldn't even
still
have to get to the courts.
I'm
right.
gonna start to think she only wants a storyline because I don't see
That's
why she's still
it.
dragging this out.
And then
Let's
you
be
got
real.
Mrs. N over there. Oh, she's having such a bad day. So,
Yeah. And he
Good,
did
okay,
have
have
a
some more.
bad day.
okay, then I like I said, the glasses must be on because you crying. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
and
right,
it's the
okay.
thing, you guys.
Oh, she's a
This the
pattern
thing
with
real
her.
quick. And God got me. I'm gonna rehearse real quick. Some things are hard to let go. But in
Yeah,
order to protect our peace, we have to let it go. I had to let go of my own mother, go from my peace of mind and my health. And yes,
right,
God got this. Listen, you guys, some things are unforgivable. Some things
right.
are
Yeah,
so hard to let go. Some things
yeah.
will taunt us
Hmm.
daily, but it was a part of our life and it hurts. So it
Yeah.
comes across our mind. Things trigger us to get us back in that hurtful state of mind. But no matter what, you have to fight through that. And like you said, God got me in order to protect your peace. Key word.
Ooh,
It's
child.
about protecting your
Nothing
mind.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Nobody,
nothing like
everybody,
it.
you putting yourself through your own hell. You putting
Yep.
your
Yep.
mind in a prison cell daily to keep reliving all these painful things when
Yeah.
the things that you went through with this person, they have moved on. They not in hell every day in
Mm-mm.
their mind thinking about what they did to you. That's you.
And
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm going to say as a real mom. If Brianna could just hear this, young lady,
Mhm.
you more than what you are. And I really think that you need to really denounce, get on your knees and pray for forgiveness. And you need to heal, young lady. Them kids, they need to heal as well. And this is the part. We're not talking about them in a bad way. We're talking
No.
about because you just threw somebody right back on top of them. You're not giving them a chance to express. You're
Mhm.
not giving them time to just have mommy, daughter, son time. Because every
Everybody get to
mother,
know
we
each
need
other
that. My kids
almost.
are grown, and my
And they
youngest son,
still
he's
need that.
24. He wanted to be with me, hang
Thank
out with
you.
me.
If everybody feeling Miss Lisa Smith in the chat today, please push yes.
And
Yes.
Yes.
wait, I just got started. Let me take off my shirt here because I
Well,
got
go
hot.
ahead and take off your
Them
They
shirt.
all supposed to
flashes.
be getting
Miranda
a
Yeah,
chance to know
I
each
done
other
got hot
all
now.
over
So
again.
and Miss
and
Miranda,
Rebuilding.
God
and
got
Miss
me said the problem is she is the problem and she can't see it.
yes,
Facts. Facts.
yes. You, to be honest, you know in your heart that Robert was the best thing in your life. You know
Facts.
that. You know that he was the best educated, loving black man father to your children, young lady.
Facts.
And your father, that's supposed to be, as women, we love on our fathers. He's supposed to protect you. And he is not supposed to sit there and let you lie and constantly lie about that thing about Robert. You wrong for that. And
Yep.
Nasty Nate,
He part of the
you
problem.
are sorry, woman.
Yep.
And you are sorry you lost
Mm-hmm.
and you're dark and you're not teaching that young lady anything and it's about money and you're based on lies. That's what you are.
She sending her
All this is
straight
about
off.
lies in the bag, and you need to be ashamed of yourself and being somebody that's in your 50s, because I am, but I don't act like that, and I will care never to act like that,
And
because
she's a mother
that's
too.
not what I'm
So
about.
take off the fact that you making money from it and you have money. You're a mother
Right,
too. So put aside
right,
all the childish BS and you come to her because you have a personal number, you have a personal relationship. No matter if she's an influencer or not, you're still older than her. So some things she looked to you for. You always stress how her mother passed away at a young age and she
right,
doesn't have that type of guidance. Well, that's
Mhm.
when
right,
all you older women over there that are bashing Robert, you should wrap your arms around this woman and guide her into a direction of sense, a direction
Yeah,
of
hmm.
healing. Tell her,
Because
absolutely.
understand,
when I look at
understand,
their
and give your
behavior,
kids a
th-
peace of mind to know what it's
right,
like for mom to be single for once so they can form an own solid opinion without thinking it's based off of whether he around or not.
and
Mhm.
how do you, as a 50-year one, because I'm quite sure y'all are a hot mess, y'all have traumas, and you're trying to live your life through a lying, cheating ass girl. That's just all it is. And I don't know if she
Exactly.
cheated or not. That's allegedly. And let me take that back, but that's why I'm going to keep it right there. But as you grown women, y'all have sons too. How would you
Yeah.
feel if there's a L like that around your child? How would you feel about that? This is how stupid and
I'm waiting on somebody to give her some good advice. I haven't heard
yes,
any of it yet. It's
Only
like
coming from
very
over here. Only
disappointing.
coming from over here in a constructive way. And yes,
Yeah.
yes,
sometimes it come off mean because that's after we see this as a mother. It's things that we see that should flow naturally for like on your just
we
common
gotta
Exactly.
check
sense.
our kids, don't we? We can't
Yeah.
even. I don't care how old they get. If they're doing something wrong, they have to be checked
Yeah,
straight up.
everybody
Fact.
needs to, can correct some things. Nobody's out here perfect.
Thank
Right.
Nobody has all the answers. That's how we do. We learn from each other and grow from
Right.
each other.
facts.
You gotta check your
It's just her
kids.
problem is she act like can't nobody tell her nothing, and she know
Right.
what she doing when she don't know what she's doing. You ain't
She
even
don't know
really live life.
nothing. Right.
Thank you.
Because everybody looking at her beauty, but listen,
What
I see a
beauty?
lot. I see a lot of beautiful women out here. But what makes it ugly? Your soul is ugly in and out. So
Beauty is in the eye of the
yeah,
beholder.
right.
That's
So
what it
your beauty
is.
can go fly away somewhere because it don't go in this cipher right here. It don't
Mm-mm.
fit. You
And
are
it's bigger
mean
than
spirited
beauty.
young lady.
Everybody looking because, and this is the thing, and that's what's wrong with society nowadays. Let's keep it real tonight. You guys
Right.
give pretty females a pass too much, or
Yeah.
okay females, just because she pretty, she got it under control. She could do
Right.
whatever. She could wear this. She
That's
could wear
what
that. Y'all mad
society
because she could
says is
fit into
pretty.
that, and y'all
Right.
can't. It's not about what she could fit in. It's about her being a representative for her children. She's an
Amen.
influencer. She needs to
Yep.
put on clothes and be a mom first before she's anything else. That role should come first before
That's right.
anything she get
Absolutely.
paid for. When I go to work, I don't say I'm not a mom and turn off my phone. I'm a
Right.
mom 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And it don't stop.
It don't stop. Once you know that you're pregnant, it's a wrap.
Yep.
Hey, Evelyn Glover. And Miss Lynn
Nothing
said, Lisa,
stops.
exactly. Everything because mine are grown and I will check them. And
They gotta
God
be
got me
checked.
said, absolutely.
Ain't no
Do she
such
have
thing
any
as they
aunties or
can't be
anything?
checked.
Huh?
Do
Get
she
out of
have
here.
any like older women, like aunties? What happened to? I thought she had a big sister.
And that's the thing, you guys. It's like everybody that's, think about this, okay? Everybody that's been attached to Lyonya originally, where she started off at, they're no longer there. Nobody want to
Right.
keep
Dang.
Right.
entertaining
Right.
her lie. Or when
Right.
she probably possibly does something and they try to correct her as a friend or tell her the truth, then that's when she cut them off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That she will never have a sense of direction if she thinks she's always right, because
That's
she's in this powerful position. You can't teach her nothing. She can't learn anything because she has more money than you. That's not logic thinking.
Right.
That's not adult thinking.
Mm-mm.
That's not
And
thinking because she can buy her kids whatever and she chooses not to, that she don't have to, she get a pass for not combing their hair, or
right.
somebody telling you
Right.
something that's right.
If
Go
you
ahead.
building your platform, but you didn't build it from blood, sweat, and tears like Robert did, right?
Facts.
So when I look at you, I don't look at you as a boss. I don't
Thank
look at
you.
you as a good role model. I don't look at you as a great mom. I look at you like you any average shit bitch on the street.
Facts.
Facts. I ain't mean to curse, but it is what it is. You just a regular, specular. Ain't that Cardi B say? Regular, specular. Yeah, that's what she is. So you didn't base your this thing become, you grew this from the ground up. You were blessed to have that man in your life that made it possible for you to live good, feed them children, and move on in a direction of
to be
positivity.
independent, to be independent. And that's the
Yes.
thing, what you said, key word. Everybody's not blessed with that opportunity to meet a Robert that's willing to come in, help you build your panel. You don't have to
Right.
go work a 9 to 5, and you already have a made family. Everybody doesn't
Yes.
have that opportunity. And when
Nope.
that opportunity came along, whether you wanted to be single or not, that's the reality now. So now you have to adjust your mind to the fact
Mhm.
that y'all still have a child together. You guys are still going to have to communicate. Now we
Yeah.
have to communicate in a healthy manner. I can no longer come online and continue to talk about you, tell my people things about you, and they
Right.
continue to have an opinion. I'm a grown woman now. I'm an influencer. I'm a mother first. I have a daughter by this man. I can't put everything online and I'm
That's
thinking
it.
in the
That's
heat of the
all.
moment. I
Yep.
have to be respectful. I have to
And
carry
then,
myself with class.
right, we could respect you if you do that. We might not like everything, but we will probably give you a little respect. The
A
fact
little
that you
more
did that,
respect. I don't
a
even speak
little
on,
bit, just a little for me, just a little bit, just a little bit,
and
not
this
too
is
much.
the
You can't
thing.
give her too much.
This is the thing. It's always about the kids first. It's
Right.
never to bash her. It's never
Mm-mm.
to try
No.
purposely. It
No.
ends up down that road based off of her actions. And
Right.
that's just flat out. You say base somebody off of their character, you're showing us who you are. And you
Oh,
showed
yep.
us that so
Yep.
many times on numerous
Times
occasions. You could have been
over and
told your
over.
people, I'm going to deal with this privately. You know, I'm not divorced yet. I'm a little hurt right now. But instead, you chose to go to the internet. Like
Yep.
everything you do is childish. You a grown
Yep.
woman, a mother of
Hmm.
4. You have to
Yep.
start transitioning your brain from get back to healing,
And
to nurturing, to protecting.
she had time to denounce. She had time.
Yep. She
She has a
wasn't
lot
going
of
to do
time.
that.
She don't want to do that. She want
A
that
real
bad.
leader can take constructive criticism and move on with
Right.
peacefully, respectfully. Like Mr. LaTruth
Exactly.
told her, she would have way more people
Yeah.
supporting her if she based her content off of her being a single parent with the kids. He even
Yeah.
gave her good advice.
Yeah.
Good advice to move on from this whole situation. He didn't even want her to come forward and say you was wrong. Yes, he wanted that at first, but in the very end, he just said, Lyon, just let it go and do you.
They
And now
said
you have
she.
this whole storyline that got to continue with this man. That's why
Yep.
you're not divorcing him, because you became a content creator based off of drama and chaos. So the story must go on, or you don't have people watching your lives because you're not
Mhm.
talking about him as much, or you're not
And they
dramatic, or you don't
and
have something going on.
she put they said that she put up the Christmas tree today, and I guess Lauren wanted to show her face. She didn't want Lauren to be in the picture. It was just about her. I'm like, well, damn, you putting up a tree, right? Why not have your daughter there? That's what I said. She don't, man, she
She
don't
don't
care
do
about that.
stuff based off of the kids. You putting up a tree, that should have been a family moment with the kids. And if it
Right.
wasn't,
That's what I'm
you could
saying.
have took some pictures with Lauren and took a few by yourself. You
Right.
too vain and selfish. You can't be selfish when you're a parent. You have to be selfless. You come
Yeah.
last. And she does not understand that. That's
Nope.
why she not thriving as strong as she want to be. She's pretending she is. She keeping
But
up a
she
brave
not.
face. Her people rallying for her. Oh, life is good. Life is fine. No, her relationship is fake. It's PR. She's got a
Yeah.
paid man child. And she's neglecting the fact that these kids need her. They need
Yeah.
that time alone
Yeah.
with her, not
No
with them
time with
as a
them.
fake family, but with their mom so they can
Right.
heal.
Right. And you
Man,
talk
it
about
feels
like
so good to be
counseling,
on
you
this
all need
panel,
to be in
boy.
counseling. Every
Oh,
last one of them. Go on
what you
You
say?
counseling with
saying
your
that stuff,
kids.
You
and
said it feel good to be on a panel releasing Miranda.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's all truth. I'm trying to. You
Yeah.
see, I'm quiet. I'm like, dang, she's not even making a video. She on the panel saying this. It's the truth, though. It's the
Yeah.
Yes,
truth.
and we all on the same page, and I'm sure everybody in the chat is. It's just enough is enough. When is it going to stop? It and
Yes.
now your story has to continue on because you made Mr. LaTruth a part of your storyline. So
Yes.
everything you
Yes.
do now, at least once a day, if you're not putting it or subliminally putting it, you have to have somebody else put it out there for you so that draws that attention to your page.
Right.
You
Right.
messed up.
Yeah.
You should have a long time ago let this story fade out so your people that truly support you, that's still here, base
Right.
your content off of you and your kids. You would have went way further. You already had a successful platform that was given to you.
Mhm.
You
And
should have
she
made use
so
of it in a
the thing with
positive
her.
way.
Remember when she was sitting in the car said, "Yo, I know y'all love me, but I'm not responsible for this." And so, yes, you are. You are the culprit of this
Man,
whole
Right.
fiasco. You are the culprit. You sat in your car talking about,
It's
listen,
all only happening
y'all
because of
stop.
you.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't know we were doing pages like that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, girl.
She
That's
the
what I'm saying.
mastermind
She
behind
don't
all of
need
it.
no bullshit. She don't need no platform. Her
and they get
platform needs
mad
to
at
go.
Mr. LaTruth for us saying what we say. Okay, y'all. They said he needs to denounce them. But you come on your people panel when you upset with him while they're bashing him, and you continue to put your input
Thank you.
in the comments, go up
Yeah,
there or get into it
yeah,
with his brother. The
yeah.
sad thing is about this whole thing, you guys, and this will bother me, and I'ma still stand 10 toes on this. We beat our black men down so much. We have so
Oh,
many good
God,
black men out here that may have a few issues based off of their traumas and their experiences, and all they need is a little guidance, reassurance to be uplifted, to know
yeah,
that they're kings. They can heal and trust you with their thoughts, trust you
right,
with
right,
their
right.
life because they're committing to you. But once that trust is violated, how do you think that king is going to operate next? Like he's playing
Hmm.
chess. He's never going to fully be able to give that next partner him to that full extent because he's going to have that wall up because
Hmm.
he was betrayed by the one person that promised to love, cherish, honor, that made
I
a
ha-
commitment to him.
yeah, because for me, like I said, I have a neighbor, and she's not really the greatest mom, and the daughter runs away a lot, and I always talk to her, and I know they don't get along. They had a real big fight a couple of weeks ago. She's a runaway, and I told her, I said, listen, you got to find out why she's doing that because there's something deeply going on. But if you just want to just keep locking her up and she come out locking up, she ain't learned nothing because you putting all these clothes on her, you getting her hair done, you rewarding her of bad behavior. And I had to talk with her. I said, listen, come in here. I said, do you know about human trafficking out here? She's 16. She said, yeah, Miss Lisa. I said, so if you do, you see what you're doing now?
You could be
You can
running
walk out
away into
here and
danger.
somebody can just pick you up in the van and take you away.
Mm-hmm.
You're not grown. You're still a child. And you have to
Mm-hmm.
listen to your mom. And I talked to her just like that. And guess what? All her kids, check them all. I'm the checker of the building. Oh, what the kids when they get out of line. I checked them,
Aw.
and guess what?
Yeah.
I have
You
the
stop running
parents that
away.
It takes a
I don't.
village.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have the type of parents that's like, girl, mind your business. No, they don't do that because it's a way I approach and I
Yeah.
speak as a mom so that they can understand. Like even tell her, I said, listen, my two sons, they passed away. They're not here no more. I can't talk to them in spirit. I can, and memories. And she broke down because she said, Miss Lisa, I didn't even know that. I said, well, now that you know, do different things.
Yeah.
Make a better life for yourself. You're a beautiful young lady. You just look like your mom. We know that. But you got to listen. She's doing the best she can. So you have to respect. But if you ain't, there's places where y'all can be. And you don't want to be in a foster home. You don't want to be somewhere like you can't get a meal. You can't wash your behind when you want to. You can't go rest. You got a whole room to yourself. And you out here running the street. Ain't nothing in the street, honey.
Miss Lisa, do her mom work a lot?
She works for housing and she's always
Okay, the
gone.
mom work a lot. So the girl probably want a mother-daughter
She
relationship,
does. She
like
does.
hugs and stuff like that. Because
Yeah,
I work
because
with kids and that's all them
yes,
teenagers be wanting.
they want love. And this happened like 2 weeks ago. She went out because she was drinking.
That's
My
all
son,
Lionia needs. She need
yeah,
a big, deep
yes.
hug. Not
Yeah,
Right,
she
from no
does.
man,
right.
from a
My
real woman.
right.
Yeah, she
My
does.
son, he came in the building. He said, "Mom, what you call this downstairs drunk?" I said, "What?" So when she came upstairs, my son let her in. They both in my room. So I'm laying there. I'm like, who that in my room? Like, because I got nervous. I seen the little short person. It's me, Miss Lisa. I said, wait a minute, hold on. What time is it? 1:45. Quarter to who? You just coming in here? Yeah, Miss Lisa. I said, girl. I said, could you call my mother? I said, yeah, I'm on it. I called the mother, went to voicemail, but then I called again. She picked up the phone. I said, your child is here. I said, go have a seat in the living room. She sat down and she's tipping over because she's been
Hello,
drinking.
everyone.
And I had to give her something to drink, something to eat. And then her mother came shortly after. And and every day she see me, saying, thank you, Miss Lisa. I'm like, listen, I just want you to be better. I just want you to be better. And you have to get your S together, you know?
Did you ask her what was her problem? Because they'll tell you, just got to talk to
They
them.
didn't really they have
This is
had
the thing, y'all. Listen.
a bad relationship from years ago. So she's holding on to a lot of resentment because when they had the first fight, she did mention a lot of things that she said our mother did. And I was like, oh, see, this is what's going on. And I had a long talk with her mother too.
Yeah,
I said,
that's deep.
listen,
That's tied into there. This is what I'm trying to say. Like
yes,
Miranda said,
trauma.
and what you said is trauma that's not being healed. We have to talk to our kids. We
Yes,
have to still
yes,
love on them. We don't
yeah,
have to be too overbearing, but we have to let them know if you want
yeah,
to talk, I'm here. And like
yeah,
Miranda said about Lionya, and I think this is the realest stuff. What Lionya hasn't got yet. Lionya's mother is not here. So
right.
I know that's bothering her. And I'm gonna say this to her that
She don't have the
maybe
proper guidance as a
maybe
woman.
Yes,
maybe a mother
yes,
would tell her, Lionya, I'm so proud of you. You doing this on your own now. You are a content creator. You are an influencer over thousands of people that tune to you to get something from you.
Yeah.
I was part of your life. I brought God to you. I never want you to try to manipulate God in a sense to where people think you doing this, but you show them others. Show them what mommy taught you. Let the God in you guide you. Let go of that hurt, that anger. Let go of everything that you feeling for this man, baby. You are here because of him. No matter
Yep.
what you try to deny, he put you in this seat. Now it's up
Yep.
to you to do what you can do to keep this seat. You here,
Yeah.
baby. Mama's proud of you. My grandkids are healthy. They beautiful. Give them the side of you that I tried to give you when you was a rebellious teenager. Give them
Mhm.
that side of you that you wanted to give to me, but you said you couldn't because you was tied up with your baby daddy when I was sick. Give
Yeah.
me that, give them that time. Give them all that time that you miss with me now, that you wish you
Yeah.
can get back, but you can't. Don't do them the way that we were. Do better. Learn from that. You didn't spend that last time with me, but you have a chance to spend just about every day with them. You work from home, lie on you. Do better by my grandkids. Make sure they look just as good as you. You work
Yeah.
so hard. You travel
Mhm.
so much. You're gone most of the time. Let those kids reap the benefits of that. Let it show. Let
Yeah.
them light up from head to toe when I see them in the presence of you and the camera. Let them shine. Let them go to school with whatever they want on because you work hard and they're benefiting from it. Let them see mom's hard work has paid off, not just for
Mhm.
this man, but for us. She's doing all of this for us. What's the point of being in this big, beautiful home if my room is not decorated the way I want it? It doesn't even
Mhm.
matter being here. This is a house. It's not a home. It's not cozy.
When
It
all
feels
right,
like a stage.
when you say proud of her good work,
I have to
I
say that to her
right,
because I want
right,
her, like
right.
Miranda said, and this is real. Nobody has probably
Yeah.
loved on like Anya yet in a mother sense
Yes.
to hug
Yes.
her.
Yes.
So she
Yes.
still
Yes.
has a platform. Now it's time for her to let go of that hurt and do something positive with
Turn
it.
it
She
around.
still have a chance to turn it around,
Yeah.
turn it into
Yeah.
something good. You don't want to lose it or miss your blessing. Hell bent
Yep.
on getting revenge on your ex. Let that go, baby. You
Let
got
it go.
4 kids you have to think about now. You have to
Yep.
keep this going. It will not maintain off of negativity. You building
Mhm.
something off of negativity, it will not last long. God will
No.
not protect that. He will not anoint that. He will
Mm-mm.
not bless that. He don't care
Mhm.
if that falls down because that's not of God.
Right. Right.
God has nothing to
That's
do with what you're doing now. He's not
mm-mm.
guiding your path.
Nope.
You took
Nope.
God out of this a long time ago and you decided to drive. There's no God guiding you. There's no sense of direction right now. So, what direction are you leading my grandkids in?
Yeah. I remember her mom was in the church. She was an evangelist.
Exactly. And
So
if that's so,
she was
allow your
evangelist.
mom in the things that you do, at least for her to be proud. And when you released that pigeon, you said, Mom, I want you to be proud. And she is proud of you, like on you, but you still have a chance to turn it around and do good with it.
Right.
I don't
Right.
think you a bad person in your heart. You didn't start off that way. Every bad person, every villain, everybody out here, and I'm not trying to call you a villain. I'm just saying every main character, they came
Hmm.
that way because of pain. Something
Yeah.
traumatized them to where they put a block on their heart and they decided to feed off of negativity. They no longer wanted to deal in feelings.
You know what? And the feedback of what you're saying, I just feel like um she never the sexual abuse allegedly. Then it went from that maybe she didn't get healing that time. Then she grew up. Then remember, as a survivor of that, some of us we tend to jump to men thinking that's love, and it's not. So we jump from here, 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 and we don't get no healing. Then we on to another paving light. Whereas she had those kids young, so at that time she didn't know how to be a mom. You know,
Mm-hmm.
She probably did not. She didn't have the tools for somebody to sit her down and say, "Hey, well, maybe she did, maybe she didn't." But as you see, as it played out, no. Then you have one parent left. That last parent that she had, that's alive. That's supposed to be the parent to encourage her, daughter. You got to get some help, daughter. We need to do the not sitting alone with lies, and that's what bothers
Mhm.
me with that father. For real, for real. Then she goes from that having kids young with that guy. Then is a rejection because he wound up marrying that woman. And maybe
Yeah.
that's what she was looking for. So her heart got hurt again. She got rejected.
Mhm.
So then when she get with Robert, it's like, oh, I got something here. I think this can magically work. But then the same energy that she was doing to the first baby father, now she's with Robert, demeaning Robert. You know, like now
She
you with
hasn't
Robert,
healed
you
from
demean.
that trauma, so she
Right,
brought
you
it in
right.
this relationship.
She demeaned the baby father. Then you
Mhm.
then you get with Booger Boy, you're demeaning your real husband, that husband that you married for 6 years, that same man that took care of those three other kids, and then you had another one. So, girl, that's what I'm saying. So you are still full of trauma and you ain't dealt with it. And this is the same energy she gonna keep getting. Then you had good friends. Where your friends at? Everybody's gone.
She's
Yeah.
gonna crash and burn.
Yeah, she
And
has to.
Danielle said, you guys, real quick, it's like nobody wants to be bothered with her. Danielle said that, and Tanya said,
That's
"Speak,
true.
speak, Miss Lisa."
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
another
Nobody wants to be bothered with her.
right. And another thing I say with her, you know, I just think that she's saying that the baby was traumatized, but a 3-year old, they only being what they are, a little kid. They playing around, ain't even if they go to therapy, what kind of energy you can absorb by with a 3-year old? Because if they see some toys in the room, they ain't about to sit in no booth and say, "Hey, this is what's going on with mom and dad." She don't know a damn thing. She's 3 years forward now, so
Yeah.
that make sense. But what you can do is have some time with those kids. So whether you think they're not hurting, they're hurting inside. But she wants to put on a persona that, oh no, my kids are good. But you don't want them cyberbullying, but you are the biggest bully. You're hurting your own children, young lady. You are. And you could take a lot from this side of the panel.
Facts. Hold on, Evelyn up here real quick, Miss Lisa. We want to acknowledge. Hey,
Okay.
Evelyn.
Hey,
Hey,
love.
Yeah,
how y'all
Lisa's
doing?
dropping them jewels tonight. How you doing, Evelyn?
I'm blessed. I'm trying to see if this phone gonna work right since it was messing up on y'all before. How's everybody? I'm enjoying the conversation, so you can let her keep on going. I'm enjoying everything y'all
Hey.
saying. Let's go to it. I mean, y'all was
I had to come up here and speak because it's come
Yeah.
on now.
And we
What we
speaking
That's
some
doing
that
life
here?
into
older
her, you
wisdom.
guys. We speaking life into her. This is not a bash tonight, you guys.
No,
I'm telling
exactly not.
no, I'm telling them that. We're just
Yeah,
speaking
it's
from
no
women.
bashing here.
We're
We
speaking
just
life into you. We
right.
speaking
Yes.
reality into you. We trying to manifest something good for you, Lion. I'm gonna
Yeah,
call you Bree. I ain't even, you know what? For real, you not lie on you tonight. You Brianna Hampton.
right,
You still married.
right.
I'm giving you that.
Yeah.
Miranda, you is so
Well,
crazy, but
I'm just gonna say little girl because she's still a little girl, and
she
when I'm
still
saying she's a little girl in this grown body, so we have to pull that little girl out,
yeah.
and she has to address what is her hurt about. Her
What is
mom
those
leaving
trauma?
too soon,
Her
her
mom
being a
leaving too
mom,
soon
not
and
having
she
a
ain't have
father that's
she didn't have a
that's
chance to
loving on her and
repair it.
giving her the right advice. You know, maybe in school wasn't so great for her. Maybe she didn't have a lot of friends. You know, maybe when she first had kids, come on, she was young. She didn't know about nothing, no kids. And then
Yeah,
you
she
had
missed her
three.
childhood.
Yes. So her whole
We all
childhood
do,
just,
girl.
Yeah.
yes. But I'm not saying it like she get a pass because I had a trauma, but look who I am today because I healed. And
Yeah.
that's the important thing. When
She
you
has the
heal and you at
opportunity to
peace,
heal other people.
you have
You
to.
have a
You
gift,
have
to.
right, on
to.
you.
It's your
You have
duty.
to.
You draw people into you. Now it's
Yes.
up to you from God.
Yes.
He put you in that position, whether you like it or not, like on you. You're in a leader position, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are there. People are looking to you. So now this is your time to
Yeah.
turn that into something good. What is your legacy gonna be? It shouldn't be you half naked and twerking. Your legacy should be left behind what you teaching, you reaching, you changing lives,
Yeah.
right, on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
But
make something good of this, baby. He put you there for a reason.
but you gotta look at it. I just gotta keep it 1,000 here. You know I'm always with that. That wasn't her panel from the gate.
I know,
That
but
was
she's
never
still there, so
right, right.
she don't want to lose it.
Listen to what I'm saying when I'm gonna go. This is where I'm going with that.
Okay.
You was blessed to get this
Oh.
man was in your life to give you that so that you can forever eat and those kids that's not his can forever eat, prosper, and be about some good thing. Let them devil people go because those are the ones that's just they on you, honey. They on you. And they're not going to release you until you denounce and say, I don't want this no more, God. I want you to remove all that I did and said, even to the panel, the chat, viewers. She owes everybody apology.
But that'll never happen.
Exactly, because she's dark and she's taunted right now. So until she go get them in some baptism water, that's what she is right now. She needs that. She
I
needs to.
don't see her changing. I ain't gonna
Me
even
neither.
front.
And that's
Listen,
the
y'all.
sad part.
Look.
We want her to,
Yeah.
I'm
but
gonna say, look, y'all. We gonna speak this tomorrow. We'll go back to that.
yeah,
Today,
Okay. I'm gonna
you
try.
feel me? Today, I'm just.
But I live in reality.
Yeah, me too. But I'm just
yeah,
saying, nobody spoke life into this child. Today we are.
yeah,
Today will be the day
yeah.
that you are getting constructive criticism in a positive way.
In a way, yeah,
Whether you listen, I have a platform too, okay? It's nowhere near hers. So whether you
yeah.
get something or not out of all my channels, me talking to you, this is gonna be that channel where I'm speaking life into you right now.
Amen. Amen. And you know what we should do?
But she take
I
your
think we
words
should
and
talk about
manipulate them, Ash.
we
She
I
need
know,
to
don't
but guess
use that
what?
stuff.
Guess
She
what?
do it
I'm
for a
doing my
little bit,
part. Look,
and then
y'all,
she go
whether she
back to doing her
manipulate my
same
words or not,
thing.
guess what? I'm doing my part with God right now
right.
today.
I
That's
think
on
we
her
should
if she twisted. Today,
right. I think we should have a panel up here. We should talk about childhood traumas, where it started and how we are today, and how could we extend our hands to other people, because some panels can turn up to be one thing, but sometimes God put it in an atmosphere because it's like a draw. We need energy for
thank you,
us to set
Tanya.
to speak on things, and that's a beautiful thing, because sometimes we can be talking about something else, but it can turn into something else because
Something
God
else.
wants you to extend your hand, and you have. That's why I told you, you are empath. You're a beautiful person, Ashley,
Thank you.
and I love. We was on that same page talking about
Yep.
how the kids should look. We never downplayed those kids. We never
No,
disrespected those kids. It
it
always
came
came
from
from a
care.
mother instinct.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that's where we always have left it. We get on you when you doing dumb shit. You doing dumb shit.
Yep.
We coming for you. Don't
Yep.
put the dumb shit there, then you ain't got to worry about us extending that. But on this side, we about the right, the truth, and we about those children. And we are about you too if you turn it
And
around.
all I'm saying, this is what I'm and absolutely. And Tanya says, speak Ashley, and God got me says she can change, God can fix it and humble her real quick. God still
Yes.
loves people like her and he's still watching her. There's nothing God can't fix. And this is what I'm saying tonight, you
Amen.
guys. Listen,
Amen.
I feel what everybody is saying. I have a voice that I at least have to do my part on God's behalf today. You get what I'm saying? If she don't
Yeah.
hear this anymore today, God has told me to speak life into her. And you and Miranda brought that to me from God. Understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Y'all said
Yeah.
this child hasn't been hugged on. This woman
Right.
hasn't been
Right.
guided. This woman has been lost. So when you
Yeah.
said that, the God in me said, okay, I'm going to put aside what I'm feeling, her childish ways, and I'm going to speak life into this child. If she
Right.
never hears this, guess what? Ashley D has done her part tonight. I done my
Right.
part through God tonight, so I could sleep peacefully at night knowing I spoke up
Yeah.
for today. Okay, now she
Hmm.
might be Lyonya tomorrow, but today she's Brianna. You get where I'm
Right.
going?
Right.
So whether she listened or not, guess what? Ashley D done her job. And that's why
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying, you guys, we have to forgive, forget, and move forward. When you
Yeah.
do your job with people, when you speak to people, when you try to amend the situation that you feel like will never be amended, forgive that situation and let it
Yeah.
go and move forward.
Yeah.
If you did all you can, let it go. Let it
Mhm.
Yeah.
go.
Even like um I've always been a person where, you got to respect other people's feelings. You got to respect where things are going, and you have to understand where you don't be on a side that's or based on lies, because inside there's some truth, young lady, and I think that you going off with these lies, it's just not good. It's not, because you got that baby. You do got that little baby. You got the little girl. You got your two sons. And girl,
It's not
this
about
this
her anymore. She
right.
has
This
kids.
yeah. This is your
She
time.
have every time to turn this around, and she
She
hasn't
did.
done it yet.
Yeah, yeah. But you remember,
So
that's
I
like a
am living
person.
in reality. I
Yeah,
get what you saying, Ash, and I commend you on that, and I agree with everything you're saying.
I'm doing it through God today. You
I
hear me?
hear you. I hear
I
you.
live in reality, boo. But sometimes when God move you and He say do something, even if you don't agree with it, you
yeah,
have to
You
do it.
have to
You
do it.
have
I know
to.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
know
you
that much.
and Miranda, what you saying, I get it, because she has had
So many opportunities, of
opportunities
course.
to
Of course.
denounce, and I said that plenty of times.
Even when
It's
he tried to do
yes,
it, she did
yes,
it, and then she flipped again.
right, right.
She's gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, she is. She is.
When she's
But
gone,
guess what?
She
The
don't want
sad
it to
part
call it
is
truth because she gets more attention with the tears and all
Yeah,
that other
the
extra stuff she be
fakeness.
doing.
Yeah, the fakeness. We
yeah,
Yeah.
we
already know
know
once them
we
glasses come
know
out.
she
That's it.
thrives off of negativity, but guess what?
Yeah,
This video will forever be here. And one
yeah.
day, if she does come
She
across
will
this,
see it.
if she
Yeah,
does not humble herself and she
yeah,
does fall from grace, she's going to have time to look back over the things that people have said and tried to correct, and she's going to finally get it. And
yeah,
unfortunately, if she don't get it now, it's going to be too late. So
yeah,
all
Yeah.
this stuff that we put out, it's going to forever be there. This is a
yeah.
part of us. This
Yeah.
is
Because
us,
it's almost like
like God
somebody
got me
that's on
saying, this is a
drugs.
sisterhood.
They got to go through something. They got to hit rock bottom to change their life around. And right now, she has to hit the floor. And once she hit
Yeah.
the floor, then she can build from the floor. But we can't just build her from where she at. She has to be
Miranda, you
humble,
crazy.
and she has to fall down on her ass.
Right.
No, this is real.
That
Listen, God, listen, even we getting into God, He's gonna sit you down. And that's what I mean
Yeah.
when I say that.
And that's
She
why I'm
has to
trying to
sit
stop
down.
her. And that's why I'm
She
saying
gotta
this
sit down.
before he has to sit her down. And do I
Yeah,
think like on your listen? I just said she don't. Apparently
yeah.
I know that, but I'm letting the God in me speak. So if
yeah,
he guides her through this video, to this video, and we're on here right now, we're not being haters right now. We're being grown women, and what we feel, we're putting that aside line on you. And guess what? We're speaking to you like, I mean, Brianna, see, dang it. We speaking
switched
to
up
you.
that fast.
I know, just that quick. But we're speaking to you like some women, like some
Yeah.
grown
Right,
women with
right.
experience, like grown women with
Yes.
kids, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
grown women that's
yeah,
been there, done that with that petty stage, and it's gotten us nowhere but angry, hurt, and
Yeah.
yeah,
backtracking when
yeah,
you wasting time harvesting all this anger, this hurt, this frustration, this get back with this one person that's moved on. And that could be
Right.
time
Right.
spent building your panel, being positive, healing yourself, going
Right.
somewhere and building your relationship with God. So when you come back, girl, you ain't got to even speak Mr. LaTruth's name. You can even do a skit with Mr. LaTruth from a year from now. You, him, and
Yeah.
all the kids dancing on
Yeah.
the shit together. That's the type of peace that needs to
That's
be. I'm
healed.
speaking that into your life. I can see it happening. You just got to get there. You got to heal lie on you.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what y'all, that's your comeback right there, baby girl. You heal.
Yeah.
Go to God, not nobody else but God. Don't call nobody else but his name. But you have
Hmm.
to want it. We all
Yeah.
here speaking this into you, speaking life back into you that should have been spoken into you. If you don't get nothing from us today, you're gonna get something positive.
Yeah.
And this is real and raw, and this is genuine.
Yeah.
Now you go back to doing you and all that stuff, that's on you. But today, we know the power of God. We
Yeah.
know he got to be in you some kind of way because he was in your mother. So let the God side of you resonate with you. Wake that God side up of you. Don't put the God side to sleep and let the devil side work. No, put Satan to sleep. Show Satan that you are God's child. Don't let him have you. By you letting him control you, you letting him have your kids. You're not breaking generational curses. You're continuing to create them.
Yeah.
Instead of going to a man, baby, you go to God. You get on your knees and you tell him you sorry, forgive you.
Yeah.
Because
what
you know you better than that. You know you should have moved differently. You know that this man that you said hurt you. Yes, he hurt you verbally, probably. But just all this other stuff you saying, you know it was wrong. You know you was wrong for coming at his brother because at one point in time, he tried to heal the relationship. He even agreed with you. You took that man page down. He got a family. All these people, Toya, they didn't deserve all that. Lie on you. You
The
you you
moment she
ruined these
decided to switch up,
people.
she sold her soul.
And think about this, you guys. You took Robert down to only build him up even more stronger. God
Hmm.
made this man even stronger in front of your eyes. You can say what you want to say about him, but you watched him down and out at first because he was blindsided by the fact that he was with you for 6 years and he felt like he was sleeping with the enemy. He felt like you plotted on him. This was part of your plan. So he continued to get up, create content, no matter what people said about him, said about his looks. They talked about this man, y'all, while he was healing from cancer. They
yeah,
talked
I
about
don't
his looks.
understand that one.
Can you believe that? That's how wicked this world
because he
is.
can't beat cancer.
That's what I'm saying. They kicked this man constantly. And he got back up. He got back up. He ignored y'all. He joked about it. And guess what? Look at God. Look at him now. You
Well, what
can't tell me God ain't real.
yeah,
For
what
real.
You
you got to
can't
do?
tell me that's not one of God's chosen kings. That man got back up. When people knock you down like that and you continue to get
In
back up
front
and
of the
you rise
world. That's crazy, ain't
in
it?
front of the world.
In
And I'm
front of the
so
world.
glad I
Still got
witnessed
back
that.
on here and created content.
Yeah, every day, no matter what they said about him, knowing that he just had cancer, so he insecure about how he looking right now. He not feeling like himself. That's like just prime example when people go through something traumatic, they lose weight, and then people bash them about that. And then in front of the world, and you knew what he was going through. You knew his insecurities lie on you. I mean, Brianna, because you laid in a bed with him. You was his wife. You knew he didn't feel like himself. He
She a
told us that
snake,
in the
man.
video. He told us in the video. He said, "What, you don't want to be with me no more? You ain't feeling me like that because I got cancer?"
Yeah, we saw that. And you know what? Like, Anna, Lord,
I know. You go ahead. Y'all can say
No,
it.
y'all
You
gotta
know
Yo,
we
keep
gonna
I'm
saying it.
dying laughing too. Oh my
you,
God.
we coming from a good place. Go ahead, Evelyn. I'm sorry.
that's okay.
Breathe
What
today.
Brianna's gonna have to do, she gonna have to pull away from that wrong crowd, and Brianna gonna have to start seeing Brianna. Right now, Brianna
Yes.
is crying and dying on the inside, but Brianna's trying to hold on to that wrong crowd that is leading
Amen.
her to the road
Yep.
of destruction.
He's
Because
That's
still in
it.
that prove a point stage.
the same way
Facts.
she forgave those three children daddy, that's the same way she need to do this baby daddy. Forgive him. Whatever he, we know really it was her. We know sure the verbal, but we know she started. Forgive him and go
Right,
on
right,
and,
right,
and,
Yeah.
right.
and do the right thing. And it's nothing wrong. We all know the Lord know, as you say, God knew that this was all started by a lie. This was a
Yes,
lie. We
yes,
can't,
yes.
because God don't like liars. So I can't
No,
accept liars
nope,
because he said he
nope,
won't even
no.
deal. He's not going to even deal with a liar. He said a
Right,
liar won't even tear in the sight. So we know a liar is going to be held bound.
right,
What
right.
she needs to do is just get up and knowledge to him, ask him. Because see, she got to go to him first. She can't go to God. She got to go to him first and ask him to forgive her. Then go to God and ask
Yes,
God to forgive her and turn her life around for her and her children and make it a better life for her and her children. Because once
facts.
she do that, God's got. I heard you say baptism. But see, when you get baptized,
Yeah,
that's something that we always say. If you ain't got it together, you can go down a dry devil and come up a wet one. You got to have it
that's
together.
facts.
You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you got to really love. See, Brianna hadn't even took time out for Brianna. Brianna
No.
right.
is listening at all the wrong people. All us that's trying to tell her the right way, them the ones she turning on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
She
yeah,
condemning us.
yeah,
that's right. And we are the ones she needs to listen to. Because let me tell you, those same ones that's talking, playing like they for her, them the same ones will be trying to get her husband if they can. You have to
Thank
watch
you.
those kind of people.
facts,
Or hook their
facts.
niece up with him, hook their cousin up with him. And this what she don't understand. Mr. LaTruth, believe it or not, Mr. LaTruth got a forgiving heart. I would
Yeah,
feel so bad not being able to sleep at night for what I did to this man. The next time I
Right.
see him, I'm not gonna lie, I would cry to him like a baby and hug him and say, I'm so sorry. God told me what you went through. God told me you couldn't sleep at nights because you was worried about what I was doing and my daughter and
Yeah,
the kids. And at the same time, I was bashing you. You got on camera after you
yeah,
got off, you
yeah,
turned it off, you sat on your bed, you cried for a moment, you asked
yeah,
God for strength. You kept continuing to go on, even when I even talked about your manhood. I tried to bash you in
yeah,
all the worstest ways possible because of rejection. Rejection,
yeah,
I couldn't handle that. You always wanted me. You will always hound me for sex, and I turned you away as your wife, even when I knew you wasn't cheap. And that one time I finally turned you away, you got fed up and you walked out of the door and you never came back. And I couldn't
mhm,
handle that like a woman. So I wanted to tear you apart. You didn't want me no more. And I couldn't own that. I couldn't
yeah,
allow the world to see that you didn't desire me anymore. I didn't know how to react to that. You
right.
always wanted me. And then one time I wanted you, you didn't want me. It killed
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And you
I
see how
mean,
he was
that's that.
asking her
As as Miss Evelyn said, she has to denounce.
yes,
That's one, and
she
she
got
has to make that right with Robert.
she
Then,
got
when
to.
you make that right with Robert, you go to the Lord and you ask for forgiveness. Because little do she know, that little baby, that's Latoya is still her aunt, Kevin is
Mm-hmm.
still her uncle, and
Yeah.
Robert is still her father at the end of the day.
And
And
God
that's
made
her
sure that little girl
extended
looked just
family
like
right there.
Robert. She looked just like her daddy. God made sure of that. So you have to make peace with that man. You have to look at your beautiful baby girl that looks just like her daddy every
Just like
day.
her.
You're going to resent her like on you if you haven't already have. You have
Right,
to make
right.
peace with this man. You're going to look at him for the rest of your life.
Yep,
Got
yep.
a
Facts.
testimony that I want to give y'all that when I helped the young lady's dead now, and I helped her daughter daddy raised her. And because
Mm.
the situation she was in, he didn't want her to have nothing to do with her mama. And I kept telling her, I said, no matter what, if her mama smoke drugs or do whatever, the rest of her life, she's still her mother.
I'm still her
Amen.
mother's daughter.
Still
Yeah,
her mother. And
yeah, yeah.
so what I would do, I would still take her by there. Rest her mother's soul. She died loving me for that. I would still take her by there. And I said, listen, I'm gonna let you spend time with your daughter. I said, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get her. I said, you make sure you don't leave her with nobody. You be here right here and I'll be back. And she would always say, I'm so scared he gonna hurt you about bringing us to go, regardless of the situation. You
Right.
is still her mother. And let me tell you something, when her mother passed, she wrote a letter that told
Hmm.
him up.
Mm. Mm.
If y'all would have
Wow.
seen that letter, I don't understand why. That was still my mama, no matter what. Why they
Yeah.
was trying to keep me from? Oh,
That's
it was
right.
just
That's
something.
right.
So that's where you
Right.
have to be careful in what you doing, because
Yeah.
they'll never forget it when they get older. How you
Oh
have
yeah. Oh
They're
yeah.
gonna resent you when they get
Yep.
older.
when
Yep.
they get
Cause
older.
that's time away from her mama she could have spent. And you
That's
took
right.
that from her.
That's
Yep.
right.
You did. She's selfish.
That's right.
Very.
That's right. And so you have to be careful. The first thing, like I said, the first thing she's got to do, and that the first thing she's got to do is get away from the crowd. She's got to get
Yep.
away. She's got to
Yep.
let that go and get somewhere, even him, the other one over there. Get
Yeah.
somewhere what and get somewhere to herself and start
Yes.
realizing the mistake that she made. Because really, I know in her heart, she realizing the mistake she made. Now, don't she's crying and dying in the inside.
Yeah.
Oh
She's
yeah.
all that
Oh
stuff
yeah.
that she's so happy. And that's a lie. She ain't happy.
She's not happy.
She ain't happy. That's a lie. She ain't happy no kind of way. What it is, she can't get to herself. She needs to
Right.
get to herself and see really herself.
She too
Because
Right.
prideful. That's a sin, you guys. Not trying to cut you off, Evelyn.
that's
You
okay.
are absolutely right. God do not want us to be too prideful where we can't admit our mistakes, too prideful where we can't apologize to the people that we've wronged, too prideful to not come on a platform where he made
Yep.
you put you in a leader position, not to tell people, learn from my mistakes. I'm taking accountability for something I did wrong. And I'm woman enough to admit that to all of you. So if you do something wrong, guess what? If I can do it, you can do it. I am sorry. You have to be able to say you wrong about stuff. She, like you said, it's hurting her. I don't care how bad she try to
Oh
fake
yeah.
it in front of
It's
the camera.
chewing her behind up.
Oh
If
yeah,
she,
it's oh yeah, it's killing her. It's
cause
killing her all in the inside, all over. She's not happy. That's a front. If everybody would just when she up and would just really look at her, you could see it all over.
you would not exactly, and you would not try to go above and beyond and say, "Hey, look, I'm okay." It speaks for itself. When
It,
someone is extra, that lets you know they're trying to put on a persona. They're trying to front to the world that everything is good because they really don't feel that way. She
But
doesn't like him touching her.
mm-mm.
She looks weird when he touches her. They don't kiss. Their relationship doesn't flow naturally.
Now
It's a
this
front.
what
She's dying
she
this
inside.
still love her
right.
husband. She still love her husband, and she
Yep.
still
Absolutely.
love her husband.
Yeah.
So
This
that's what
this
it is.
this 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 is what's gonna really blow y'all away. And I really have to say this. Let me tell you something. Karma had already started, right? Now check
Uh-huh.
this out. If it didn't, God moved all those people out of her way. Her friends that she was close to, right? He
Right.
don't move them out the way. Whether it's about money, he's still moving people out her way.
Oh, Lisa, that's a
And
good point.
the only energy that got her right now
It's
is
them
that
kids
spirit.
and them
And the
kids.
spirit is working through her on the other side. So until she denounce and all of them denounce, she gonna stay just where she at. And I
Oh,
don't mean no harm with her. She
No, but
needs
think
to
about this.
face it.
Listen, she got that spirit. She has the face, like you said, and she's
Yes,
there with the kids. God
she
wants
has
her to go
to.
ahead, free herself from Mr. Ed. He done made his own little podcast and platform now. And
All for
everybody
her.
wants to say, oh, he's so humble. He's acknowledging that. No, he's
No.
humble because he's running game on you guys' face, in your face.
Right.
Think about how he
Right.
came on camera cocky at first. He wouldn't even shout y'all out unless y'all purchased his merch. He could care less about interacting
Right.
with you guys. He would just be on
Mm-mm.
live for an hour or two, just in his own world. Y'all talking in the comment section, and he not even acknowledging y'all. And now all of a sudden, you
Hmm.
want us to think he's humble?
And
No, he's
and
getting the bag. He has
and
to put
him
on a persona to keep that money coming in.
right.
Don't be
And
so
him
naive,
being
you guys.
what you call him when she was calling him the big stepper. Yeah, he was stepping all right over them damn boogers.
And
But
God
let
got
me
me
no,
saying,
but let
listen,
me let
God
me
gonna be
even
like
bring
my
it more.
ear.
I'm a New Yorker. And he said he from Staten Island. Staten Island, it ain't no like it's Staten Island. It's just an island, but it's not like such a big thing. All I'm saying, in the hood and real hood dudes, if he was playing with somebody kid like that,
It'd
they
have
would
been
have been
over.
stepped to him.
Yeah.
Right. So the
Over.
fact that she's thinking that he's this big stepper,
He'd have
She
got
know he
he
not
ain't
smashed like
no
now.
a
She
he
ain't
ain't
bug
at
in
from
first.
real life.
Brownsville. He ain't from Jersey. He not from Queens. He ain't from Brooklyn. He ain't from none of that. None of that.
He
That boy
from the
Jamaican, he
And
stayed in
suburbs.
New York for a
Chi-Town,
few
you know
years
that
and
would
he
have been
wanna
over.
claim it.
He
You
from
don't
the
play with
suburbs.
people
That's where he
kids.
from. He a clown, man.
He's a clown.
Heck.
So when they say she said he is a big stepper girl, because even RZA, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, all of them, you think them niggas respect you? No, because they're sitting in the cut watching how you played with somebody else's child. And that's
Think
real
about this,
man
you guys.
code.
He was never front stage at 50
Right.
Cent concert. He was backstage. Every celebrity he take a picture with and pose. I don't know their name.
Right.
Me
He be like, this
either.
such and such. And the only picture
You got
that
it,
he had
Papa?
that was popping
Where's your
was with
pants?
him and
Okay,
Please.
Keisha
cool.
Cole. And that picture
You ain't
only
no
had
big
5 likes,
stepper.
you
Stop
guys.
it.
So that goes to show you that had 5 likes before like on you. So that
Yes,
goes to
like,
show you.
stop.
And then you don't want to give this man his flowers. Listen to me, you guys. We got to stop being so prideful. We have to give credit when credit is due. Okay. If
Stop.
somebody did something amazing for you, there's nothing wrong with you saying, well, this is where I am because of this. Now, you
Right,
maintaining
right,
that
right.
platform, that's on you. You could say, you did this. You doing this now. You maintained it. You still got it. Okay. But give credit when credit is due.
Yep,
Mr.
yep,
Ed didn't have
yep.
anything until he started dealing with you, just like you didn't have anything until you started dealing with Robert. And we done
Right,
showed plenty of videos where you gave him flowers, where you said, even on interviews, that it was times you didn't feel like even typing and he made you do it. He told you to
right.
get up and do the giveaways on Christmas for toys and things like that. We could see it all in your face that you was tired when you was FaceTiming people saying, come on now, y'all. Y'all better answer the phone. I'm giving away this free money, paying rent.
Yep,
You need to be able to humble yourself like on Brianna, because God will humble you. I'm
yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
you facing
yeah.
them demons right now. You need to pray them off. And by that, what
Mhm.
I mean, what Miss Lisa said, it's just nothing but you over there. He removed everything out of your life, every blockage, so you can face yourself. Sometimes our toughest critic and our worstest enemy can be
Yeah.
our ego and our
Mhm.
pride. We
That's
allow
And
our
why I
pride
was,
to get in the way with what's right and what's wrong.
yep,
that's
that's why I said that we stayed on these people necks because we're not going to allow y'all to come in here with that energy. And you know the energy is not good, but you're still on there because you're they demons.
Yeah.
And
and the
it's sad that that's how they work. And it's just a sad situation. But like I said, I'm praying and hoping that she will be still. She
And this is
needs
This
the
to
will
be
part.
not
This
still
is
end
the
right
in her
part.
now.
favor. I guarantee that.
And think about this, you guys. This the part that bothered me
Peace
with
be
Lyonia,
still.
okay? You should have said enough was enough a long time ago. You know
Right.
how Mr. Roberts felt about his mom. And I'm going to say this real quick. Yes, Miss God got me. I could not agree with you more. Good evening, Josephine. When they was posting pictures of this man's mother, okay?
Mm, mm,
When they
mm.
was talking about how she looked and they was picking with him and Kevin. You should have said enough is enough. I know how this man feel for losing his mom. I feel this way. How would you
Yeah,
feel if we was not us? Cause I would never do nothing dirty like that. If somebody was
that's
running
sick.
around posting your mom a picture that you had of her when she passed away at her worst,
Right.
well,
That's
that
your
would be
baby grandmother, you dumb
That,
dumb.
that's
let
thank
me
you, Miranda.
ease
That's what
in.
I was about to
That's
say.
the crazy
Let me
part.
ease in on y'all. One thing I want y'all to keep this in mind, and I know you know, and I heard it, and I look at, but let me let you know something. You will reap what you sow.
Ooh,
Amen.
say it again,
Amen.
say it
Amen.
again,
Say it
say it
again.
again.
let me tell you something. It don't come back like you give it. Sometimes it come back worse than you give it. See, I
Ooh,
begin to
child,
pray. I know
speak.
it's a day that they'll ever hate. You gonna if I leave this world, you remember I told you so. It's gonna be a day
Mm.
they gonna ever hate. They did that. You
Facts.
just
Yeah,
Let's put in the comment section, you guys. You reap what you sow.
you
yeah,
reap what
If you
you sow.
feeling that right now, please type that. Them seeds that you put out, them seeds that you
yeah.
plant, be
You
careful
reap
when
what
the
you
muds
sow.
don't grow, but they grow in your yard. Be able to take that L. The same thing you did to somebody. You was laughing and joking, and it was funny and kiki and ha about somebody mom passing away. Be able to take your L, and guess what? It might not be your mom. It might be somebody else. So don't laugh at somebody on their worst and think it's funny to joke around and do that. You don't want to wish that kind of bad karma on you. You guys need to be careful. Like she said, karma is a mug. It
And
might
let
not
me
Yeah.
tell
come
you something.
today.
That
It might not
cancer,
come tomorrow. It could be 5 years from now. And when
Yeah,
it
it's
happens,
coming though.
you're going to sit back and think about exactly
That's
what
it.
you did in that moment. Like, oh my God, I know how he felt. I can't believe
Mhm.
I did that. You're going to try your hardest to reach out to him.
Cause
let
You
It
me
he
tell
come
can't
back.
will,
do
What
stuff like
people
that.
don't realize, it come back through your kids and your
sure will.
grandkids.
Yes,
That's how
and,
they
yes,
and,
create
and I
yes,
rebuke
generational
it.
yes.
We
curses.
don't wish that on nobody. And I'm saying
It's a
that, you guys,
triple effect. It's a
even on
triple
my
effect.
worst enemy, I don't wish it on nobody. God
Yeah.
knows I don't. But
and
I'm
let me
just
tell you
telling
Yeah.
you,
what
in the Bible, it says you reap what you sow. I'm
you gonna
Yeah.
sorry.
reap
Go
what
ahead,
you sow.
Evelyn.
Let me tell you, I got many testimony for you. I'm a certified CNA. And I used to work at the nursing home right here. Matter of fact, ain't too far from my house. And
Mm-hmm.
it was older lady. She was our administrator or a DON. I don't forgot. But anyway, and her daughter. When people would come in and they be done had a stroke, oh, they would just think it was tickle, tickle, funny, funny, tickle. And I
Wow.
said, my grandmother told us one thing: don't you laugh at nobody because you never get too old to get in that shape. Y'all, let me tell you this story.
Hmm.
Okay, they did it, they did it. And one particular day, I went to the nursing home to visit some people,
Hmm.
and there was the mother in there, and there was a daughter standing over there. And she was sitting at the table with the man that I was visiting. And when I walked in there, she looked at me and she started crying. Her daughter had the same stroke on the same side that they
What?
had been laughing at the people
Oh
about.
boy.
And so
What?
my grandmother
Wow.
told me, she said, you know what, Evelyn? You told us this. You
Huh.
told us, as I told you, my
Go ahead.
grandmother said, we don't never get too old for anything to happen. See, we ain't too
Yeah.
old while we laughing about cancer. We ain't too old to go to the doctor tomorrow. He said we got cancer.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Preach. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Speak it.
See what I'm saying? We ain't too
Mhm.
old where we can leave here the next second. Don't have to be the next hour. We can leave right now while we on the panel.
Thank
That's
you.
That's
why we
it.
better watch
That's
our
it.
mouth. That's why I
Yeah.
always say this.
Power of the tongue.
It's
And
like a
then you speak when I seen that when you speaking of the ill, the dead, and especially a mom. I listen that part right there. I said the same thing. I said they don't even know what they messing with. I
Listen, a
said that.
mother,
They
a
don't know.
child, a
Yes, you
mother,
don't
a
do that.
child. I say
Oh my
anybody that
goodness.
was close to somebody, if you have to go
Yes,
that low,
you don't do
listen
that.
to what I'm
Mm-mm,
saying. Be
mm-mm.
prepared for when he pick you up, what you
That's
gonna
it.
expect to happen. You don't ever
Right.
speak ill of somebody
Ooh,
deceased loved ones.
child.
And
Yeah.
don't expect
Yep.
nothing. You laughing at somebody painting. What kind
Yep.
of demonic entity are you? Because you not operating through God.
No.
You
Nope.
think
Nope.
somebody
Nope.
Absolutely
Nope.
can
not.
Nope.
laugh
I
at
Not
know
at
one
all.
somebody?
thing. She's failing miserably at all these tests right in front of her. She
Facts.
is
Test,
failing.
test, 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 miserably,
She
miserably.
is
Yes.
You have
failing.
Yes.
tests to
Yep.
make these
Yep.
people stop.
That's her
You,
karma right there. You failing,
It's
honey.
giving
no,
her
her karma
Yeah.
chance and
coming.
chance
No,
again to correct it, and she's still not doing
Right.
it.
she had
She's
Right.
steady
every chance
being tested,
to
and you see what she's doing. She's still going.
flunking miserably.
Even when if you ever watch her, but I try not to watch her because I can't deal.
I
What I
totally
what I'm saying when you watch her,
It's Miranda.
it's like her spirit just something just hit you. I have to turn the channel. I'm
Yeah,
dead
we all
serious.
feel that way, and that's
I
why
can't
we
do
try
it. I
so
can't
hard,
do
like
that with
Anya, to
Nancy
speak
Nate
life
either.
into you.
Mm-mm. Nope,
When
I can't
and
do
this
it.
is the
That's
thing.
because they spewing their demons, man. That's
Yes.
why.
And people
And
feed their
another thing
demons.
I don't
Listen to
like when
me.
they
I
all
tell you too, Saint.
like
I
some
don't like
people, they run over there to the panel and then run back. We don't want to hear what she doing because
And
you
listen,
just
listen
bringing
what I'm
them
saying.
spirits over here. We don't need
Yes,
that.
and this is what I'm saying to all the people that's engaging. You might not be the person saying it or pulling the trigger. Let's best
Yeah.
believe though you're gonna be held accountable in some kind of way. If you know a
Yep.
person doing something wrong, if you
Yep.
laughing at a person about a deceased loved one and you think that's
Sure.
funny, just like when you in a car and you go rob a bank or someone hit someone in the car and the person on the passenger side still go to jail, God holding you accountable. You had a
That's
mouth
it.
and a
That's
tongue to
all.
speak up. You had a
Yep.
chance to tell this person, don't do it. You had a person
Hmm.
to tell the chance to tell this person how wrong they was and how hurtful that would be to this person. And you not trying to go that low. But you sat right over there and you went lower and you digged and you digged and you was right there with them thinking it's funny.
Hmm.
That's not just gonna happen to that person, baby.
Yeah.
That karma
We
gonna
don't
happen
we
to
we
all
don't
of
want
y'all
to
like a
kiss your
Yeah,
boomerang.
boo-boos. We don't
that's
want to
true.
be, we're not kissing your boo-boos. We just want you to take accountability, get some help, denounce. If you have to sit in a mental hospital ward where you should be, because something is really clearly
Yeah, she
clinically
needs to
wrong,
be right
girl.
back in the psych ward.
Yeah, she needs
She
to
don't
sit
need
down.
none of them kids. She can't even take care of them right.
Nope, not at all. That's why I don't
And we
even wish that
trying
she have
today
any
to
more
speak some
kids.
life. We trying, but some we might get off a little track, y'all,
Yeah,
in the
oh well.
comment section. But we human.
Everybody understands, and if they don't,
Yeah,
we
we
here to
human. We
tell them.
trying. But
Yeah.
it's so much dark energy attached
Ooh,
to her,
child.
and we're so passionate about this situation because we saw so many demonic things that moved through you, and then basically you denounce God when you come online and you put on a shirt with
Playing
cleavage showing with a
around.
cross on, and then one minute you want to
Yes.
quote God's scriptures, and the next minute you have a fruit roll up in your mouth with some booty shorts talking about what you'll do after one or two or three drinks. Then you want to turn around and say, we are the cause of your children feeling suicidal, but you online twerking your butt all day like they
Right.
not old enough and they don't have friends that's
But
thirsting over their mama or their mama's not gossiping about you.
hmm
The influencer that's online, their kids go to the same school as you, or they not making fun of you because you online with your hair done every 4 days and you sending your kids to school like that. Make it make sense.
and somebody followed Toya's daughter home.
This has gone too far.
Wow.
That's when I said gloves are off, because if you come after
Absolutely.
mine, we gonna have issues.
See,
I,
that's a
I want
shame.
to say
People don't
this
know
about,
how to. People
I
That's
want
don't know how
horrible.
to not take things too far.
that's
We say
crazy.
what we say, and I'm not gonna just say it's just they side. It's sometimes it's a little all around. So I'm gonna speak in general. You
Yeah.
have to know when not to be so invested in this to the point where you looking up people information, you
Yeah.
laughing about it online, you trying to
Yeah.
expose people's children, you speaking ill of their family. Now, if I'm saying somebody needs to comb a child hair and you turn around and you bash my whole personal life based off of that, then something seriously wrong with you. You
Yep.
supposed to stay on that person. I'm telling you something right.
Yep.
How is that
Hmm.
leading to something wrong? What is wrong with this world, this day and time? When you telling somebody something that's right, you get bashed for it. You get condemned for it. You an
Yeah.
evil person. You talking about somebody kids. You talked
Yeah.
about the kid's father. You call
Yep.
him deadbeat, but we say the same thing about her, and we wrong. Make it make
Yep.
sense. If Robert is deadbeat dad, you are a deadbeat mother that's existing in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Toya
can't
In
right
front of the
now, she got
world,
a
might I
press
add.
charges. They took her page down. Toya
what?
page was taken down, Facebook page.
For your
And
Facebook?
her daughter was bullied and followed. That's the last I heard.
Whoa.
Wait. Facebook took down Toya page?
Her Facebook page.
For what? What did she
Dang.
do? She
Oh
didn't do
no.
anything.
Nope.
That's
See, and
so
that's the thing, like Anya,
evil.
that's your niece. That is your niece's auntie, like Anya. You is making this blood so bad. What if you did go to jail? And guess who's gonna be next in kin to keep your child? Robert. And guess who's gonna be around Robert? his sister and his brother. You don't burn bridges, baby. You didn't learn
That's
that. But you're going to learn a
insane.
cold lesson in life. You don't burn bridges that you have to eventually walk back across. You should have never even beefed out with your child's father. That's the content creator that made you. You're supposed to be able to call him up and say, my views not hidden anymore like they used to. Help me out. What should I do?
Yeah.
He should be able to give you advice to change your whole dynamic around. That's how you supposed to be
You
with him,
gotta
They're
not
not
change it
crazy.
by
gonna,
being positive. She don't want to
right.
do it.
They ain't gonna be
No,
She
I
don't
know
want to
that,
do
satisfied
but
till
I'm saying
anything
somebody gets
that
hurt.
motherly.
I know. I'm saying that's the type of time she should be on with him. She's
Yeah.
burning bridges that she has to walk across again,
Yep.
and you never know when you're gonna need that bridge. Like I said,
Hmm.
you never know what type of life-changing experience you gonna go through to what Toya has to take care of your child. That's
Hmm.
your child auntie, regardless. You can't change that blood. That
Yeah.
DNA
Is
is
she?
there.
I'm sure she's a great auntie.
I
Yep.
know
If
she
she's a
is. She
great
look
mother,
cool as
she's
hell.
gotta be a great auntie.
They
Yep.
seem like some cool as heck people who genuinely love their niece, and it's messed up that they have to be distant from her based over all this BS.
Yeah,
Yep.
They
that's
seem like a
crazy.
loving family. They don't look like what they've been through. If
Yep.
people
No.
have lost their mom at a young age, guess what? They not nowhere near as put together and caring and as daring, as gentle, as helpful,
Hmm.
as kind, as patient. People, they have a chip on their shoulder. They feel like the world owe them something. They're hateful. They're spiteful.
Yeah.
These
Yep.
people
Hmm.
come from a loving place, trying to teach and help other people,
Hmm.
motivate. So how
And
can you
when,
hate
like I
somebody?
said, when I was on the live with Toya, she's such a beautiful person. I don't know. I don't know how they don't get nothing from her. She all right. I like Toya a lot.
Because
She
they
Yeah.
talks
want,
with
no matter
sense.
what, they want to keep that storyline going. They want
Yeah.
to keep some type of drama get going when they ain't bothering Robert. When they see he's non-bothered, oh, let me go mess with Kevin real quick. Let me post
Right.
something about him.
Stupid.
She
Oh,
mad about that sibling
Kevin's not bothered
relationship.
anymore.
Ooh,
Kevin's
child,
going
she act like
viral.
she like Kevin or something. I think she has a thing for
Yeah,
Kevin,
that
but she's
that
too
turned
obsessed.
Kevin on. That turned her on at the fact that a man stood up to her. He
Right.
put her in her place.
You sure did.
And that blew her mind. And I don't know if it blew her mind in a way of being turned on or just the fact that, wow,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, that
Right.
don't give us a right or a pass because we are women to talk down to a man. I was
Amen.
taught that the man is the head of the
A
household.
household.
When a
Yeah.
man is speaking, you acknowledge and listen to what he has to say. And
Yeah.
I don't have to be married 2 or 3 times to use my common sense to know that.
Hmm.
I'm not going to raise a sucker. And by that mean, I'm not going to let a woman control my man. He's going to have his own finances, his
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
thing going to where he's going to be able to provide for that household. He's going to respect his wife and her role and her duties and what she has to contribute. But she for dang on sure is going to make sure that her king needs as well as his emotional needs are being met. And that's
Yeah.
how I'm raising my son. And that's how everyone should want their sons to feel like a king of their homes
Yeah.
because their women are their queens.
Hmm.
And I don't know
She
why
need
they
to know.
get
She
threw
don't
off
know.
when we
She
say that.
doesn't know her spot. She doesn't know her spot.
And that's unfortunate because
She don't know her
how, if
spot.
you don't think Mr. Kevin should feel like a king, your son should feel like a king. What are you raising
Yeah.
your sons to be like? You want women to run over your son?
Right.
I've seen women run over men. That's not a good look. That's why
Nope.
God made the man the head of the household for a reason. He didn't say the woman be head. He didn't say she be equal. The man was created first. The woman was created in man image for a reason. You have to follow the Bible. You can't pick and choose. Now,
Yeah.
if
It's
you
a
have a
order
man,
for a
Come on,
reason.
if
Utah.
you have a man, exactly, and he's not
Yeah.
leading that house properly, he's not financially providing for that home, he's not stepping up and doing what he's supposed to do, then
That's
you need
different.
to let him go.
Yep.
Apparently, he's
Facts.
not the leader.
Right. I remember this was a long time ago. Ain't that long? Yes, it's a minute. And my son was attacked by 8 girls, not because he did anything, except that they were very aggressive and they thought they could be. He knocked them all out in
I don't blame
McDonald's.
him.
He took, you know, the thing where when they washing the floor and you fold it up to keep the floor, and the girls attacked him and they were like picking on him, you know, and
Wow. He
he went
protected
crazy.
himself.
And not
8
only
girls
that,
attacked him. What is he
right, and
supposed
listen
to
to
do?
this. Listen to this is why I say out these young girls how they are getting like they want to fight guys. So when the guys beat their ass, it's a different story. And like I said, I don't condone violence in that way.
You
But he
don't
was
walk
right. He
up in
said,
a
"Ma,
man's face.
it right." He said, "Ma, it was 8 of them," and he took that flat. He got the biggest one, and when he got on
Start
her,
swinging that mug. Shoot.
right, he went in, and then even the manager at McDonald's, he said, "Your son never did nothing. He was just sitting there minding his business."
And they
And
kept
I had to
on
get him out of that
antagonizing.
school because that school he was in, there were a bunch of bullies in there. I said, "No, you got to come out there." And that day, the McDonald's called me. They said, um, you have a son named Darius Smith?" I said, "Yeah, I do." Say, "Your son was attacked, but you know, he
He
went in,
defended
he went
himself.
crazy." And
Yeah.
I went up to him, 8 girls.
Wow.
So this is what I'm saying. But if we ain't teaching our young ladies to keep their hands up to God, this is all just gonna keep on happening.
No, that's the thing right there. Wait 1 second. Raw Truth and Uncut. Don't forget, you guys, join us tomorrow for our Raw Truth and Uncut Praise Day. Also, she said, I think that was a skit. Toya posted a video today, and if I'm not mistaken, that was a skit at the end. Z had to
Oh,
snatch her wig off. It was a skit, Miss Lisa. Thank goodness.
oh,
But this is
okay.
what I was
Woo,
gonna say.
child.
Thank you
Okay.
for clearing that up, Raw and Uncut. We
Thank
need
you.
to teach our women, like she said, to stay in their place. When you walk up in a man's face, he might
Yeah.
forget who you are for a moment. You
Yep.
hit him in the eye and he see a star and he swing. Then what? We have to stop walking in men's face like just
Yep.
because we're a woman, we supposed to get a pass to do what we want. You don't raise these women that way. You
Mm-mm.
raise a woman to be feminine, to stay in her feminine energy. You get a point across more. A man respects you more. When you have to
Mhm.
yell and be aggressive all the time, that
Yeah,
is
because
not.
yes, my son went through that, and I was like, "How many?" Now I'm all dressed, suited up with sneakers and ready to go in. Like we
Yeah,
all
but
gonna
he
get it
handled
in
it.
here,
He,
and he
and
did it.
the
Yeah,
best
that
way he
was
can.
yeah.
And
I
that's
was like,
why they
Lord,
telling her wrong over there. Y'all make
yep,
excuses for everything she do. He shouldn't have did this. Okay, I ask y'all this, okay? Y'all can't name, at least we admit Robert wrongs. When Robert
right,
said this and that, and this why I trust him so much, even from his video, when he said, give me back my effing phone. We know he
yeah,
talked like that. He
right,
kept it raw in the video to the point where we knew that's what went on between them, and that's how it was said. He didn't try to act like he did cuss. Can you give me my phone back, please? No, he
right,
said, give me back my effing phone in the heat of the
yeah,
moment. So if
mm-hmm,
he's admitting that he's this way when certain altercations took place, why can't you admit one of your faults versus his one that he's publicly acknowledged several times?
the
That's the
way they
problem
make
with y'all.
right, they make it seem like he just get up curse. I just don't listen. I just don't see him
No.
being combative. I don't see him getting up cursing how every day. It's she
What
had to
else can
push
he
his
do?
buttons for him to get somewhere. And then the thing that bothered me, she wanted to videotape what he does, but not what the hell she did and how it started. Because there's a beginning to an end. So you can't go at the end and then start at the beginning. Come on. So she
Exactly.
did
And
a lot.
females,
Right. And I never said, like, you hear people, oh, they both was toxic. Yeah,
wherever they go.
the relationship got toxic, but I still don't believe he was a toxic guy.
Think
That's
about
it.
this.
That's what I'm
You in a
saying about that.
relationship for years with someone. They
Right.
continuing to withhold sex from you and at the same time check your phone all the time like you on
Right.
prison, okay? And then
Right.
they start physically putting their hands on you because they know you're not going to hit them. They know your character. They done
Facts.
tested
Yep.
you. So she keep
Yep.
on each time testing her limits more and more. All he has,
Yes.
because he
Yes.
can't fight her, he's a
Right.
man, it's his words. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
after a while, after years, after being constantly antagonized by your own spouse, she able to fly off the handle when she please,
Mm-hmm.
grab on you, knowing you could hurt her if you really wanted to. Yes,
Right.
I would use my words after a while because that's all I had. That's the only
Yes.
weapon I could use is my words.
Yeah,
So
you explained it just like I always said from the gate. I still believe Robert was just taking them blows and not really doing nothing. Like you said,
yeah.
he could have hurt that girl, but he
Mm-hmm.
didn't. But they want to portray him as a violent man. Like, stop it.
Five
I don't
o'clock.
agree with that.
Sorry, Raw and Uncut said, what time tomorrow are we gonna have our Raw and Uncut prayer and praise, the thing that we said we were gonna do every Tuesday. And I think 5 o'clock will be the good time for everyone to get off from work and everything. What do you guys think?
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, Miranda?
Where's Miranda?
Right.
Yeah, that's all I said. I just believe that she was
I'm
toxic in
here.
her
I'm
own.
just getting these kids ready for the showers and stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Did you say that time was good to you as well? 5 o'clock tomorrow? For the
What?
Raw and Uncut. Remember we said every Tuesday we were gonna come on and pray and manifest positivity. That was gonna be
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday left available for that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna try to stick to that.
That's
I
fine.
want us to continue, everyone in this chat, to build off of positivity, build off of truth, honesty, and help one another and
That's it.
encourage each other to be the best us we can be. That's the only way to survive in life. This panel will feed positivity into you. That's why I'm
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take advantage of this position. I'm going to honor this because God put me here for a reason. I have
Exactly.
wonderful people on the panel and in the chat that has been very supportive through my own private personal
Right.
journey. And I am
So,
greatly grateful for that.
mm-hmm.
If I can't
And
bring
we all ain't
positivity into
agree, but we
anybody's
still
life,
you got to be woman about it. You got to be
hmm
respectful, and that's it. Don't take a lot. We just over here is to instill some values, and that like a lot of these women has lacking. But keep your hands off these guys. Stop it. You know,
Hmm.
stop
if
jumping
I
on these
can't be
men.
positive in your life, I'm not gonna be in it.
Amen. Amen.
Well, that's
And
what
Facts.
it's
I
just that
admire.
simple.
Yep.
That's what
Strength.
I admire, the raw, the uncut, and the truth.
True.
And I've
Yeah.
even gotten that from my subscribers as well. And I appreciate that. I never want to hide from the truth. If I'm wrong and I feel like I am in my heart, I'm going to apologize. Even
Right.
if my truth make me look in you guys' eye in a different way, I'm going to be honest about it.
Right.
I'm building my panel off of being me, being honest, being motivational. I'm
Mm-hmm.
here for a reason. I'm pushing
Yep.
through my pain daily, just
Believe it
like
or
I
not,
know everybody else is.
you're helping so many people. Believe it or not, you are.
hmm
You help a lot of people.
And I
Because
greatly
somebody can be having
appreciate
a
that.
bad day and we might need that smile. Like yesterday was, well, the funeral was Saturday, but I had to rest
Wow.
that day, but I'm able, you know what I mean? And it was rough, but
I
I'm
know it
good
was.
because still need, you got to talk to your peeps. They can get you through a hard day. And that's what I like about y'all. Y'all really do that. Not everybody
hmm
get it, but I get it. That's how
I
I
At some
feel.
point,
appreciate that.
everybody needs some uplifting, so they'll be over here
Yes,
when they need
yes, we
somebody
need
to
that.
uplift them or need some encouraging words. They'll be over
Yeah,
here.
exactly. We
See,
need
and
that.
that's what I love about everybody. We're able to be honest with ourselves and admit that we need God. Don't ever be too humble or feel like you're too good to come over to a panel and get that prayer. If you
Right.
having a bad day and that
Yep.
person right now is saying exactly what you need to hear, then let it resonate with you. And I
You
don't
know
even
how
care if
many?
it's people who I had disagreements with in the past, or you may feel some sort of way about me. If I'm saying something and you like it over here, listen to it. If you want me to pray for you, I'm going to pray for you.
Yeah.
That's who I am. And I'm going to continue to be that way to the very end.
Yep. There's so many women and so many men struggling where they can't even talk to their own family. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes a stranger will treat you way better than your own family. And I say that, I mean, I could speak for me, but
No,
it's the
that's
truth.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Some members that you want to go to them, but then you think about, oh yeah, I ain't no sense of me telling them because, and I had people like that. You tell them about abuse, you tell them that you went through something. Girl, that couldn't be me. Who wants to hear that? How
And
you
sometimes
giving
your family will treat you like
encouragement?
they tired of hearing it. Sometimes your
Yes.
family be like again, or they'll
Yeah.
tell you something and just throw you off like, oh, okay, well, why don't you think about, or this they favorite
Right.
line. You just was happy yesterday. You just went out. You was
Right.
smiling. Are you kidding me?
Right.
I was able to escape for a moment and now I'm in my reality.
Like I heard somebody say, I was asked a question, um, well, DV, um, why do women stay? And it's like, um, wait a minute, wait. Let
So
me let
many
me get
different
this
reasons for that.
right, because a lot of us are scared,
Facts.
a lot of us are threatened, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of
Mm-hmm.
our family members are threatened. And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of us think that we can change them. When we know in our
Mm-hmm.
head we really can't, but you have to be in it to
Be living off
To
understand it.
that hope that
understand,
they'll
it's so
change
many.
one day.
But if you're not in it, you can't. You can. Okay, I'll put it this way: one person may have not been through it, but they have empathy and compassion to listen to you and understand. But when you in that kind of situation, it's easy said than done. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
say.
That's the key word. This is what I
Only
want to
prayer
say.
get you out of it. You
Amen.
gotta
Facts.
pray your way out of it. That's the
Empathy.
only thing that help.
That's what this world lacks. And God got me, says this move right here, positive vibes. You
Yes.
never know who you can reach one, teach one.
One.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
And
Amen.
I think this world would be a better place. And unfortunately, a lot of people, from what they've been through in life, they cut
Hmm.
off the empathy. They turn off that side of them. And they don't
Yeah.
understand God will bless you as an
Yeah.
individual so much more if you had
Right.
human compassion. How can one feel no empathy for someone's sorrow, pain, and hurt and not want to reach out or let
Right.
allow that human side of you to feel something? How can you just turn that off? And
And you
Yeah.
can
KB said
answer people
also
prayers with
lack
good
of
vibes.
resources for some women. You heard
And
me,
some
KB?
people, it takes you gotta you'll go back to that person maybe 10 or 15 times in your life.
Before
And
you
each time,
decide to leave,
right,
it's
and
scared.
each
It's
time you
stern.
say, I'm gonna leave, and a lot of us, when they, like my instance, he used to take my wallet, he used to take my pocketbook. So my money was always in my bag, but I didn't have a way out. Like,
You didn't
damn,
have
he
a
just
way to
go
get to it.
right.
You couldn't get to your
So
car keys. He slept with
right.
them. He hid them.
So that's what I say with those situations. You have to be in it to understand it. It's not like you just a walk in the park. It's not. It's not
And
no
No.
who
damn
wants
walk
to
in the
get
park.
beat? And think about this, you guys.
Right.
Who wants to get hit on in front of their kids, degraded, bones hurting, covering up real physical abuse, black eyes being
Right.
talked to like they crazy, never feeling any love, always feeling scared, feel like you walking on eggshells
Hey.
24/7.
Yep.
Nobody
Yep.
wants to
Close the
feel
door.
that in real life. Everybody is staying for all different sorts of reasons. And best believe if it was that easy for them to
Right
unlock the
here, put your
door
stuff on.
and walk right through it and go to their car and say, bye, I'm done with this, they
Yeah.
would, and a lot more
Not
people would
easy
be
at all.
alive. A
Mm-mm.
lot of people
Mm-mm.
have tried to escape these situations and lost their
Yep.
lives from it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If it was
Yep.
that easy, a lot of people would be alive still to this day, but they're not
Amen.
because of that same
Amen.
reason for them walking away.
Yep.
They
And
know
some
that
of
person
them,
and what that
they get
person
a
is
little bit of
capable of.
time. They get a
They know
little bit
that
of
person
jail time, and they back out again.
and they
So
know what that person
it's
capable of. They put the
yes.
fear in them. You leave, they probably say, I'm gonna kill your kids. Who
Yep.
knows? I'm gonna shoot all the
Yep.
kids in front of
Yep.
you. I'ma kill your mama. I'ma burn the
Right,
house on
right,
fire.
They
right,
Who
say
right.
all
knows?
of
It's
that.
like kids that get sexually abused
So
by older
when people
people. If
say
you
They
that,
tell
I
say
be
all
like,
of that, Ash.
if you
yeah,
tell,
Everything you
don't
I'ma
do
said.
that.
kill you. Exactly. If you tell, I'ma kill
Yes,
your mama. So victims continue to get sexually abused as kids because they think this person hurting me bad right now. They say they
right.
gonna kill my mama if they find out. So I'd
Exactly.
rather suffer in
Exactly.
silence.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why we have to quit turning away victims and turning a blind eye and acting like it's just so easy to
Right.
do. If it was that easy,
Exactly.
life would be different for a lot
Hmm.
of people.
Yes.
Nobody wants to get hurt.
Right.
So we have to stop saying people not victims or acting like they victims of their
Yep.
own circumstances when that's not the truth.
You can't,
Empathy is
like
what
I
we
said,
lack.
you can't, like, that's why I said you have to be around positive people, that even somebody that's in the process, sometimes it
Hmm.
takes like, okay,
Get it all over.
I had a real good friend, and she's still alive, but this happened in Pennsylvania, and I remember she was like 5 or 6 months pregnant, and I went to see her. But listen to this. I didn't know she was dealing with somebody that was domestic. So she was like, girl, come in here. And at the time I had the two little kids, they were laying down. She made a bed for me. We just chilling. And during the night, I go to use the bathroom and I'm hearing her screaming because she had a big house and she was upstairs. So as I creaked up the stairs, she's laying on a bed. This nigga had his knee on top of her, like where her belly is, but on top of her. And I was like, what are you doing? He said, bitch, go back downstairs because you want to be next. Now I'm in a house with a violent guy that did this to her, but I'm thinking, what is he going to do to me and my kids? But let me tell you how God works. Because where I was staying at on that floor, she had the windows that were locked, so you couldn't even open the windows. Somebody had to tap on the window. Do you know the next day the tap was that guy's father? He was a fugitive. He was running from Maryland and they caught him at her house and arrested him.
Ooh,
Girl, you know
that's
I
scary.
dodged a bullet.
Absolutely. And then
So,
KB said lack of resources. Yes, a lot of people stay
man,
at home moms. They take your money from you. They don't have like it's terrible.
that was a scary moment. I would never, ever forget that as long as I live. Well, we
That's how
good
one of
friends. We
my
always talk
sisters
about
left
things.
here. That's crazy.
Yeah. But
Oh man.
she never told me, sis, I'm going through something. She never told me until I seen this with my two eyes. I was like,
Mm, 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 mm.
do you know what that did to me? Because I knew I wasn't going. I said, oh, he about to take us, all of us out of here. And she
Yep.
was pregnant. She was 6 months pregnant. I
Mm,
just
mm,
walked up the
mm,
stairs to
mm.
use the bathroom, and he was on top of her cursing. Yo, all I'm saying, Lord, please get me out of here. And it was that knock on the window that saved our
Wow.
life because the
That's what
cops.
angers me so much about this Laonia, because
Yes.
this stuff
Mm.
really happens.
The people.
Ooh,
Yes, and
child.
it's some that don't make it out, and here you are making a mockery of it.
Yes.
Stand 10 minutes away from this man up here twerking and dancing half naked on camera. Do you really think an abused victim will be that free in
Put
life
it
to
on
be
your neck,
comfortable
pumpkin.
to
No.
have a man
Right.
move in the house, be around his
Not too
child?
much.
Not many. I didn't want to see a man forever. That's how I felt. Because you are going to be in that space.
You walk with your
You,
head down.
Yeah.
You don't
yep.
even want to look up. You got to figure out
Nope.
who you are all over again. You don't leave out of abusive relationship that confident.
And
And
you
you don't
ain't
talk about
trusting
it
that
so soon.
easily and that fast. You're not
Especially
trusting
around
nobody.
your kids. So you a
Nope.
sexual abuse victim, allegedly, and a DV victim. You too
You
Yep.
don't
street for
even
that.
talk about it that fast.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Like, girl.
And you got to keep finding who, like my therapist used to tell me, keep talking to somebody, keep reaching. Because one person might be like, they won't believe. Then you get another, I don't believe. But then you get that person that probably went through the same thing. Then there's a connection. And even if they didn't go to none, they still have empathy for you to listen to your story and maybe help you get help to get out that situation.
Yeah.
So, I'm always grateful because thank God I had real beautiful people. And these were strangers that I didn't know, and they helped me through that time. And I'm
Yeah.
so grateful that I'm here to tell that story. Because a
You
lot of
literally
us
think you
still
in a
need to
horror
talk.
film for real.
Let me tell you something. That's how I'm so glad that I can come to somebody's panels, especially like Ashley, because she has empathy and understanding. You too, Miranda. You keep it
Yeah.
real, and I like that. But
Thank you,
yeah,
sweetheart.
I went through that. That man, listen, it's a lot.
Your life literally flashed before your eyes.
Yes, and he was like, "Oh, just go, mind your fucking business." He was cursed, yo. I was like, I was so scared, and I had to hear her continuously be tormented. That messed my head up.
Wow.
And he, to this day, karma works. He's still in jail because he killed somebody, unlived somebody soon after that, maybe a couple of years after that. So
And it
that
skipped
was,
over her. And people
yeah,
don't understand that stuff is real. These people
yeah,
be on some, if I can't have you, nobody else will.
yeah,
These people that's been victims,
my
they've
dear
been
friend.
beat literally so bad by these people to where they're scared. They feel like there's no way out unless it's death.
Yeah, yeah,
No
So it
hope.
takes a strong individual to try to plot, plan. The person's not going to leave after the first and second and third time, even
no,
after being hunt down by the person and they tell them, you
yeah.
leave, I'm going to find you. You never can hide from me. Or
Mm-mm.
nobody will ever want you. Or
It's
nobody will
not,
believe
it's
you.
not no one shot deal. You get a hit and then you be like, oh, that's it. I'm done with that. No.
You have to plan. You have to think it through
Yep,
because you're a victim. You have to
yep,
think about your loved ones. If you possibly find you, what they're going to do, where you
mm-hmm,
going to hide the clothes, how fast it's going to take for you to leave while they're
yep,
sleeping, how long is it going to take for you not to answer the phone to where they come home and actually find you gone.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
You have to
That's what
put
I tell
clothes in certain
women, put
places.
what you can do, even if someone that's struggling, going through this, never let them know your other hand. Start putting a little money away because that's your little
You
safe
even
haven.
scared to move in a bed a certain
Right,
way or they get up through the night thinking you trying to
exactly.
escape.
You gotta plan a emergency bag too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They ain't gonna
Hide it
watch
somewhere
every move,
outside.
but when they move and left, you move right, and you start doing these little things.
They
So
don't sleep either.
that day that you plan that you really gonna leave, you already have a kit. You got your birth certificate. You got your kid's birth certificate. You got
You don't
all
have
this
to put that stuff
information.
together. Yeah,
They
it's
Right.
don't
already
they
put up.
don't sleep because they too busy watching you.
They paranoid.
Right. And when
Yeah.
you trying to, I know I have tried to escape a couple of times and I got the urge and I was like, yeah, okay, today's going to be the day. But today wasn't that day. Then I
Yeah.
said, let me try this again. But that wasn't that day. But it had to take that last day that I said, you know what? I got to do this.
If I don't
I
do it
have to
now,
get up
I'm not
out of
gonna
here.
ever do it. I'm gonna
Exactly.
keep talking myself out of it.
Yes. Because you will go over it and over and over and over it again. So when somebody says, oh, no, girl, that could be, you don't know because you ain't been in that situation to judge me about that.
Nope.
Yeah. Like I
Facts.
said, the only thing can really get you out of it safely is prayer.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You have to call on God to save you and protect
Yeah.
your children and your family because those nuts kill family
A lot of
members
people
too.
think they can get out of it just by using, like, oh, I could just go ahead on it
No.
and
Mm-mm.
like call the police. No,
They never let
because
you
they
go
don't
that
care nothing
easily.
about no protective order. They
Sure
don't
don't.
care nothing about stay
If they
away. They
real
don't care
DV
nothing
men,
about
they don't
none of
care
that.
about no police. They don't care about no
They
police.
will
They even,
die over hurting you last,
Yep.
getting their
yeah,
revenge for you thinking, who do you think you are? You had a nerve to think you gonna leave me? I done
Yep.
put the fear of God in you, and today you wake up and you
Mhm.
strong and you big.
And 9 times out of 10, we are scared as hell. We are.
Yeah,
We
Mhm.
are. You're scared.
absolutely.
It's
You don't know
really
what this is
literally
gonna look
living
at.
it's really living like
Yeah.
in fear, like you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Right. Right.
Living
Right.
on eggshells, literally.
And
Literally.
nobody wants to live like that.
Mm-mm.
Nobody. And
That's
nobody
where
should
the
have to.
anxiety and the PTSD come from
Yes.
when you get
Yes.
out of it, because you
It was
don't
night.
know
It.
what'll happen
Yes.
next.
You looking over your shoulder constantly. It takes years for you to adjust to the
That's
fact
right.
that he might be over it. And it's still years to this day. You be out in public. It could be 5 years from now. You just feel weird and you looking
Yeah.
around
Yeah. Yeah.
because you feel
Hmm.
closed in.
Because after that happened, I had to order protection up to 10 years. I mean, after 5, you got to keep going in until this is what I said with the judicial system. They need to change that because this 1 year order protection, and you got to keep on doing it over
You
and
got to
over,
keep
which
renewing
I
it.
don't like that. Give like 5 years, and you're going to start the first
Exactly.
session. Give us that 5 years. Don't give us a year because you got to keep on going to renew order protection. And that's a lot. And it's scary too,
And you
going to
could
get
be
one.
setting them off all over again. They keep getting
Yeah.
served in paper.
Yeah.
Like at least let it, if it's something as brutal as that, at least let it be a law of 5 years at the least. Five
Yeah.
years
Five
protection for
years. Yeah.
5 years. Why you can't do that?
Right.
So that's enough time for them to mentally get it through their head that I have a restraining order. I'm not going back. 5 years, they can get over it.
Yeah.
They can move on. But a year, they still upset and angry in a year.
And a lot of them, they don't respect order protections. And
They
that's
don't care
another
nothing
thing.
about none of that.
They don't care
No.
about that.
Somebody after you, they gonna come after you.
That's
They
it.
gonna do
They
it.
don't care about no piece of paper. Right. And it's sad. That's why a lot of women in jail now behind that. Because they either had to unalive the person, protect
Yeah,
themselves. So, who are we to judge?
it's either you or me. That literally
That's
goes
it.
through your
That's
mind.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
man,
I got
you ain't
revenge.
finna
I
take
burnt
me
that
out.
nigga with an iron on his
Mm-mm.
arm just to
That's
get
good.
away.
That's good.
So you forever will see that. But he ain't here to tell about it. But yeah, I did to get to. Yeah, he was
That's my thing,
backing
you
me up.
guys. That's my thing, you guys. Don't worry about receiving karma. And I'm not talking about this situation. It's just bringing me
Yeah.
back to that because I want this to be the lesson for today.
Right.
The vengeance is God. He will take care of that. If you
Oh
feel
yeah.
it full in your heart, feel in your heart
Mm-hmm.
that this person, these people, whoever has wronged you, allow God to give you that peace to know that He is the justice. He is the only person. When you try to seek justice on your own, God is only going to allow whatever to happen
Yeah.
to you to happen. You're not protected or covered by God when you're doing something wrong to somebody else. You don't give them their karma.
Yeah.
God gives them their
Mm-hmm.
karma. He's the jury. He's the judge. You're not higher than God.
Tell to get
Nope.
in the shower.
So whether they did something to you or not, it's not your place to get revenge back.
Miranda, you doing real mother things.
Right.
I
We hear it
thought I
all on the
muted
phone.
the mic, y'all. My bad.
No, you
That's
okay,
okay.
baby.
No, honey.
That needs to
No,
be a
that's
part
all
of
right.
this segment.
Yes. Shit. You all right over
Mhm.
here?
Yep.
Listen, that's mama duties. We
Absolutely.
don't care. We love that.
Hmm.
It's real.
Yeah, these girls, they gotta be on it.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you raising them
Listen,
to be that way. And
that's
that's
it.
one of the
That's
things
all.
that bother you that you saw. And that was a part
Yeah.
of the skit when she went bowling one day. And then the next day she woke up and they was on camera. And she would have never got on camera with the same clothes on the same next day.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
And that bother
And
your
you're
spirit.
an influencer and you
I
have
just don't
money.
like how she do them kids.
Me
I
neither.
Yeah.
really don't. It
Nope.
bothers me from
Yeah,
being a
that part.
mother, a auntie, a teacher, a
Yeah.
camp, all of that. And I love
Mm-hmm.
kids because
Yep.
they don't
Yeah.
know unless we
They're
teach them.
innocent.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
and
just
And
she's
like
then she
hurting.
got
She's hurting
Lauren
her
doing
kids.
everything. Lauren is the mother. That's the
Yep.
sad part. Let your daughter
Yep.
live her life. She's a little girl.
That's why she
She's
was
not
happy
supposed to
to
be
go by
taking
her
care of.
dad's house. She didn't care if she slept on the floor in a sleeping bag at her dad's house. She got a break.
Right.
She got a chance to be a kid and not look
Yeah.
behind her shoulders and have to see where her little sister is, have to feed her. Mama on the camera now. Let me mama pretending like she working now. Let me put her to sleep. All those things
Right.
should
Oh
not be put
yeah.
up on your child.
She forgave that daddy. Why she won't forgive
Because
with
she not
him?
because she not fully happy with Mr. Latrue.
True.
I mean with Mr.
I
Ed.
mean, Booger Boy. Yeah.
If she was fully happy with that man, she would forgive him
Booger
and she
Boy.
would move on. She would sign them papers. She not happy.
Uh-huh.
So she want him to hurt still. That's what I'm saying about revenge, you guys.
Yeah.
People too busy trying to seek revenge on people, and they need to be worried about healing
Right.
and moving forward in life. You hurting and he's elevating and moving forward, and you still in
Yeah.
your pain. You still in a
Yeah.
pain phase. It's been a year now. It's time
Facts.
for you to go on so you could be happy and let that go. You'll never be
She
fully
ain't
happy.
happy unless she around a man, and that's the part that she's gonna keep on doing that. She gonna just is a
That's
man first,
crazy.
man first, man first. I
Yeah.
don't get
And
it.
that's not even no man, because ain't no
No,
real
good
man
little
finna be
boy.
dealing with her. And
Nope,
she not
nope,
divorced.
nope.
No real man will mess with her until she had those papers.
Yep,
I
facts.
went through it. Wasn't no man
Yeah,
giving me no attention or none. Like, no. Like, let me
right.
see those papers. And it was a long, I think it took like a year because he ran off, didn't want to sign the
Right,
papers and to my, you gotta give me for alimony. I'm like, alimony? I don't want nothing from you. Go on about your business.
Right.
right.
But
Right.
ain't no real man finna do that. You can
Nah,
tell
no,
he got
never.
an agenda.
Mm-mm. Ain't no man
No.
doing that. No,
No.
no. Mm-mm.
And he put
And
his
you got
life.
3 kids ready made. That's another thing. This is like I said, the blessing that
That's
she
they
had in
big
her
brother.
face with
And he
Robert.
risking putting his life in danger. You sleeping with a whole married man and you expect people to
Man,
cast you in
listen.
roles? You think 50
That's what
Cent
I
gonna look
said.
at you like you a role? No, you're drama. You said
Yeah,
Country Wayne
you
didn't want to
trash.
work with
She's
Robert because
trash.
he drama. Your whole situation was drama and sloppy how you came out with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
That should have never came out like that. So
Oh,
quick.
remember she said her friend, her best friend, besties. Girl, please. We know you gave it up when you went to LA. Stop it.
Yeah. We
You
all know
been
that
gave
was
that
a
up.
story. Yeah.
Yeah. Your bestie.
Yeah, because
Girl,
she
you
want
sound
just
so
a man's
stupid.
attention.
Ooh, child. Yeah, she is a Jezebel.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Crazy.
Yeah. And you
I can't see
destroying
it.
this
What's up,
man.
Lily?
Let him live his life. Leave him alone. She just
And I hope
jealous.
they are praying for her. But this time, I hope they're not just praying for her to get strength to get through this, praying for her to heal, pray for her to get over what she's going through in this marriage so she can be successful, so she can
Right.
be a better mother, so she can move
Yeah.
through the spirit of God and not through the spirit of flesh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pray
Yeah.
through that. Don't
Yeah.
pray that, oh, she's so stressed out. He putting her through all this. Let's pray for my girl, y'all. No, she putting herself through a lot of stuff too that's
Yeah.
unnecessary.
And Nate
Everything
is like,
she
oh,
show
she's
us.
having a bad day. So who
He had a
cares?
bad year. He was accused of being abusive.
Right.
He had a bad year. His family was dragged into this defending him.
That
Everyone
lady
has
is
suffered
too
some type of
involved.
way.
She's act like she's an aunt for real. Who
Somebody,
are you?
everybody has suffered some type of way in a sense who's covered
Right.
this story or who's been a part of defending him.
Right.
A victim
Right.
how? She the one wanted to
Exactly.
show up, even her at court. Think about this, okay? When she got arrested, she showed up with Mr. Ed t-shirt on out of all the things. You go to court in front of a judge, she dressed up any other time. Why would she
Right.
not be dressed up, presenting herself in a classy way? Why she got on who show up for court in a t-shirt, especially somebody
T-shirt.
that
Right.
like to show
Right.
off all the time if you want trying to piss Robert off because that's the only thing. Because Mr. Ed didn't show up for you. He booked himself to be busy. That's the only thing that you had to show what he did. Only
And
thing
what
this man did
and
all this
what?
He's
time
more like a big brother instead of a
Yes.
to
man.
all the
Like,
Yes.
kids, to all the kids.
A big kid.
yeah, he
They
got
don't look
like
at
a
that.
big
Yeah,
brother, like the
a
biggest kid in
young
the house.
uncle. Yeah,
That boy
young
ain't no
uncle.
father figure in them kids' life.
Right.
He'll
Please.
never know what it's like to be a father. If he did, he
Mhm.
wouldn't be doing what he's doing with that man kid. And he'll want to apologize, to be honest, to Mr. LaTrue for how
Yeah.
disrespectful he is with them kids if he was a real father.
Right.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
he
gonna
better stay
disrespect
right
that
where
kid.
he at with them type of shenanigans. Cause
Yeah.
baby, playing with
I'm telling you, some other places would not be doing that. They would have been ran up on that.
man,
He would have been had if he came to New York with that BS.
they
'Cause
just
these
better
I
dudes
not
ain't
be
think
gonna
no
he
meet
play
better
and
be
with you
greets
like
in
lucky.
that.
Chicago.
I think he better be lucky that all these men are content creators and they have a platform. Because best believe they would have been hollered at Mr. Ed. Let's be real.
Yes, like you was really crazy, man. You
And
don't
the
think
thing
because you did Hulu, you don't think RZA and all of them watching you, looking at you like, yo, this dude
And
right
them
here is
is
a
real
cornball.
and they
men.
trying to do that. That's the tricky part. They're trying
Yeah.
to make him lose it. They're trying to
Yep.
make him go off and go crazy so they could get that camera time to show that's what's wrong with the world. They poke you. Then when you go off, you the crazy
Right.
one. This
Right.
man, if he would have went off, he would have been canceled. He would have been abusive. He hitting on their window. He punching on this man. He won't stop. Well, this man was holding his child and trying to taunt him.
Mm,
Disrespect.
Yes. Yeah. You
mm,
know
And
how
he
many
mm,
trying to,
mm,
men would have been on that already? Like, what? You playing with my kid?
and
mm,
You
I
playing
know
with
that's
mm,
my
the
mm,
only
kid?
mm.
I know that's the only reason they haven't hollered at him due to they
Yeah.
both have public platforms. I know they
Right.
would have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
You have
man,
to,
you doing
you have
wrong,
to
man.
think
You wrong
completely
about that.
different. When you dealing with a sociopath or someone that's hell bent on you losing everything you have, they will
Yeah.
go through to the worst extreme. So you have to
Right.
think outside yourself. You have to have your emotions in check with these type of people because daily they're going to try to pull on you and push your
Yeah.
buttons.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to think smart. Is it
Hmm.
worth losing it all? Because guess what? That one time you react,
That's
it's
it.
not gonna be pretty.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all his followers just disappeared. Like you didn't know what happened, girl. Come on. It's too much.
So they
She
wasn't
did wrong.
wrestling in his, they wasn't rude before the, like during the marriage or anything. They wasn't saying none of that stuff.
Mm-mm. They never even like. I know when Robert got sick, that's when he lost those followers. But I think she was behind that. I really think so.
I'm talking about like all the rude comments and stuff.
Oh, she didn't care. She let them disrespect him. That's what I understand. You got a whole kid with this man, and why would you let her do that?
That's
You
what's
should have been
scary.
told that girl across the street, listen, Nate, leave it alone. But she ain't doing that because you don't care.
She don't want it left alone because like
Nope.
only try to say relevant some kind of way. She don't care if it's bad to us. They're not holding her
Right.
accountable. So she's able to get away with doing foolish stuff because nobody is checking her. Everybody want to pretend like they sympathizing with her.
Right.
But
Right.
everybody needs to be honest about the situation and just be real with her.
Right.
That's
Right.
like she can do no wrong. She's 30 years old. She's still learning. Okay, if that's the case, y'all, then tell her what she doing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop lying
Yeah.
to the girl and pretending like she not doing nothing wrong. If she's 30 and y'all want us to look at her as though she's still learning, treat her that way. Teach her that. Don't be afraid
Yeah.
to
I
speak.
got nieces
Let
that's
her
30.
know that she's a
Exactly.
married
That's what I
woman.
was about to say. I know
My niece
nieces that's
30
young.
kids and they
No,
ain't
I don't think
nowhere
it's no
near.
excuse, but I don't think it's no excuse, but that's their favorite
No,
line
me
when it comes to
neither.
her. So
No
my point
Yeah.
excuse.
is, if y'all gonna use that as an excuse, then what is y'all doing to help her not do this foolish stuff? Y'all sure
Right.
ain't telling
Right.
her
Right.
that this ain't the way to go. Y'all continuing to sit back and agree with
Or
everything
let
she's
her
doing.
do
That
it.
was a
Yeah.
married woman. That was
Yeah.
a married woman bashing her husband.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a no-no. She should have
Right.
dealt with that off of the camera. Y'all should not
Mhm.
have agreed with that. This went too far.
Then they got the animal molestic old grumpy old wenches over there
Mhm.
and not giving her the best advice. Because they probably traumatized too. Or trying
Yeah.
to live their life through a liar. Like, wow, make that make sense.
I got a quick question.
Sure.
Mhm.
Do she make more money with content with him or with the kids?
I think it's with
Probably him.
Robert.
Do she make more? Do she have more views? I mean,
With him, probably.
Yeah, I think
mm,
it's Robert.
She would have had more kids. With more kids, had she pushed that as her main focus and storyline. When she do the kids, it isn't as appealing to her audience because she's created this energy full of drama. So they
Right.
looking for the drama. Imagine if I come on, I
that's
create
true.
toxicity every day. I'm online arguing, bashing men, doing this, doing that. And then out of nowhere, I just come on one day and I say, okay, y'all, I'm done. Then everybody
Right.
like, okay, cool. Then I turn around and I do it again and I keep doing it. And then out of nowhere, I want to put out a video of me with a skit with my child. That's not gonna work for her audience. She's attracted
No.
toxic people that are
People,
looking
yeah.
for that
Yeah.
toxic fix.
That's
Yeah.
So
true.
Yeah.
she
That's
waited
true.
too long to change the storyline. She should have
Right.
did that after the first or 2 months when she went on her rant about her husband. She should have let it
Right.
go, pushed through her pain, and started pushing her kids more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
was too prideful. She was doing everything out of revenge and hurt.
Hmm.
She was trying
And
to one
listening
up
to
him.
listen to people that don't she don't even know.
And then guess what? She's trying to one up him, right? And he
Hmm.
built his platform. His season just came. And
Right.
he built his platform off of just being him, doing his skits, being funny. So he did it
Right.
right. He was smart enough to make his main focus and goal be just about him. So whether he
Right.
have a woman or not, they're going to tune into him still because that's the brand he pushed after Lionya. So
Yeah.
that's what
Right.
his
Right.
audience is going to look for. Not
Right.
because a
Right.
woman is on there, but because Twist on there, Robert on there. You think I look like Tupac? Some type of funny skit, or see his
Yeah.
pictures when he go out and stuff like that.
Oh, with
That's
that
who
twist
he is.
wig, I can't.
I
I
know
was
it
like,
Right.
Robert,
irritates me bad.
I want
So
to
he
be his
created his
behind.
own
I want to
self.
burn it up.
Me too. I'm like, where's he going with them yaki twists? I can't do it. And then he came
Set
up
it
with
on,
that
set
long
it
wig.
on
I said,
blaze.
what the hell?
Miss
Oh
Right.
Lisa
my
go
God.
torch it.
Yes, he tortured me. I was tortured when I saw that. I was like, oh my God. Look at
And that's
Robert.
what Lionya jumping her tail up off the porch, trying to be a teacher when she was still a student when class was in session. He
Right.
still built his platform based off of him, and she built hers off of drama and chaos. So every day, in order for you to get views, you got to come on here with some crazy, sad story.
Right.
You
Right.
crying, you arguing with him. You got to pretend like you finna say something and you not saying anything. People not going to tune into. Come on.
Yep. She
Yeah.
always crying. Stay crying. I'm like, God damn, here come the
When she cry, I
glasses.
laugh. The harder she
I,
cry,
I
the
think
harder
I'm
I
gonna make a
laugh.
shirt with her with them damn glasses. I'm gonna get me a shirt and get some glasses and promote my merch. 'Cause that shit
All
is
her games is turned around on
crazy.
her every time she cries.
I'm like, everybody, y'all know, look up. Cause you know when she start looking up, she make them tears come down.
Yeah.
That's one. When she put them glasses on, she take her finger and pull the glasses up between her nose and push it up so the glasses won't fall. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know I was saying,
Yeah.
girl, we
You know
know
it's
your
about
routine already. Like, that's bad. We know you so well.
You got her
Damn
down
glasses
pat,
get
Miss
on my
Lisa.
damn nerves. Girl, you don't go sit down somewhere.
that's a dang
Mm,
on
mm,
shame, but
mm.
that's true.
It is. Yeah, you gotta make
And
some
then y'all
merch.
talking
'Cause-
about some Mr. Ed Humble. That boy was the
right.
most cockiest person, and he's still cocky, but he learned
With
something
his
from
long, big nose.
he learned from Lionya how he has to lie and manipulate to get a bag. So that's why he come on here now trying to act all friendly and stuff. That's not who he really is.
He
He don't
not.
even have that energy for the kids. He can't even fake it.
He
Nope.
It's
sure
always
can't.
a fake forced energy with him. Like, okay, let's hurry up and get this skin. The only one he bond with it's the two girls.
Right.
And he should have the more energy with the boys. If anything, you could do more things with them.
I don't
like
know.
you can't
She's
play
just
with my
not.
you can't
She's
play with
just
my
too
kids at
careless.
all.
Yeah,
It's
she's too
bad enough you
careless with the
playing with me, but
girls.
playing with my babies,
Right.
it's gonna be a problem up in here.
It's gonna be a real problem. Oh yeah.
And she
Oh
don't
yeah.
have that. She don't have that instinct like
No.
us as
No.
women have. And that's what irritates us from this side of the street, because we coming from a place of you don't know him, you just met him. I
Yeah.
don't care if he was Denzel. He has no right being in your home that quick. You
Nope.
still married, girl. Respect you. You know that's where it comes
Right.
from. And she opened the door for all of this.
She
It's
did.
not like we just found who she was and we said, "Oh,
Right.
let's speak on this girl." No, you're a content creator who publicly brought your accusations, your
Business.
divorce,
Yeah, you brought that here. You
and when
brought
we
it to
had
the
an
internet.
opinion by you being influencer, now all of a sudden, shame on us. We shouldn't say anything.
Then you go on news panels looking all preppy with the damn glasses again. I'm like, oh my God. And these news reporters, they just letting her lie like that. It's a shame. No
Exactly.
investigation or nothing.
Nothing
Not investigating
whatsoever.
her story.
Exactly.
How y'all just saying, all right, it's all right.
Yeah, just
It's
say
a
what you
shame.
feel. It don't even matter. Who are you
Right.
again? I'm Brianna. Oh, okay. Come on, you guys. This girl Brianna's here. She's gonna tell a story. Don't even do a background check. Half of the
Right.
people that interview her, they just be looking like they never even met her in their life. And what she talking about, something in space, because they like, oh, we're so sorry. Nobody do this story, and when they do, like that lady Tamar, they pull away.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are waking up.
Yeah. And I don't really care for her neither. She's too much drama.
Mhm.
Tamar, she's too much drama.
Yeah.
She's just too much too.
Some
You
people
know?
are victims, and some people are victims of their own circumstances that they
Yeah.
create for themselves. Make it make
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah. Ain't no healing. That's what it is. Same thing with Krishan. No healing.
Nope,
No healing.
none whatsoever. It's
She
just growing.
trying though. I could give her
I
that.
don't think
She's
so.
trying.
I
Nah.
don't think so. She possibly pregnant by Blueface right now. She tell
She
us
jumped on that ding dong. Sure
that's the
did.
thing. We see
All I
that she
only
needs.
thing I can say is look at her age and what was we doing
I
at
wasn't
that
doing
age?
that. Don't use that for example.
Nah, I ain't said we was doing that because I wasn't having no
I
goofiness,
wasn't
stupid
like
like
that.
that.
This is what she said, you guys. We don't make as much money as her, so we can't give her no advice. That's what Krishan said.
I think she got a learning disability.
Absolutely. And
I
my
don't think
thing
we
is,
No.
all
we
we
can
looking at it,
encourage, we can
huh?
encourage, and we can say this and say that. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when our grandparents had 5, 8 kids, they started young, got married at 15. When
Yeah.
you're a mother, I don't care how old you are. When you mature enough to understand your nature sexually, you should be
Hmm.
old enough to understand nothing comes before that.
Yeah.
And she neglected doctor appointments. She was flying around with that baby so early when I'm quite sure
He
so
ain't
many
even
people.
have his shots yet.
His
Yep.
umbilical cord hadn't even
Exactly.
fell off.
Yeah, and I'm so sure that quite sure so many people told her, sit down, so it ain't that serious to get to the bag, Krishan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you're not ready yet. And she continued to do it. She get on there
Hmm.
with crying with that energy, holding that baby about Blueface
Yeah.
constantly to only turn around later. And we see her on camera talking about him and have him on speakerphone, and she telling the world that she possibly pregnant by him. She contradicts herself. She tell her fans
Yeah.
what she thinks they want to hear so they can still support her and she don't look stupid. But when she get mad and get in her feelings like about the ring situation, and that's when she want to expose that she's still messing around with him. You can't have it both
Oh.
ways.
Right. Right.
If you gonna move on, you move on, and we'll encourage you to do that. But don't act like when we say something to you about what you're doing, You get upset, but you crying online for hours holding a
Yeah.
newborn baby, talking about
Even
your baby
even
daddy.
even when she was in Walmart and I see the baby all the way like
I
Been
couldn't
so
take
over.
back
that.
away. I'm saying to myself, you don't need guidance for somebody to tell you how to hold your baby because
Thank you.
the
That's what
way
I'm
you sit,
saying.
the way you're holding your baby always, that's the same way you should be holding the baby when he's on your chest.
That's
So
and
Mm-hmm.
that's
you
why I
didn't
believe
need
what
no common
Miranda
sense
said.
for that. That's what I'll say.
She,
Now, if you need common sense to
you
know how to
shouldn't be
hold your
having
baby,
another
then you don't
baby.
need to have no kids. Straight up.
Exactly. And she doesn't. And that's the point of her doing stuff to correct. She knew she was drinking alcohol. She
Yeah.
said publicly, you could
Yeah.
Google Krishan said she gonna get an abortion after her sister tell her don't drink. She picking up alcohol, full
Yeah.
blown pregnant. Soon as she get mad at Blueface, and her
Yeah.
sister like Krishan, you pregnant? She gonna say it don't matter. I get an abortion tomorrow.
Right.
And this is the son she's carrying
Wow.
now.
Oh yeah, I
I
heard
ain't
her
seen
say
none
that.
of
I
that.
was like, what? Girl,
But that's
bye.
how they think at that age.
Yeah.
But that's the son she has now. So that son has a disability from that alcohol. And we see she continues to stay high. She always high. She never sober. So if she is pregnant now, if we can only imagine what that child went through.
Mm, mm,
Mhm.
But
mm,
you
Yeah.
can't
mm.
stay sober on camera. So what was you doing behind closed doors if you can't even
You ain't
not
even properly raising this one, and now you want to bring another life
you don't
allegedly in
exactly
this
you don't even
world.
know how to hold this baby head properly.
Nah.
Support this
Nope.
She
child.
got enough resources to hire somebody, right?
That's it. That part.
Yeah, but this is the thing. People like her, they will never do things like that because they feel like they can take care of it. They know it all, or that make them look weak. Instead of
Right.
saying, I need the help and accepting it, she's not gonna do that.
That's
Right.
Think about it.
crazy.
When Krishan ever went to get help after she held that baby like that, I would have thought to myself, well, maybe I do need parenting classes, or maybe I do need to stay high off the camera all the time, or
Yeah.
constantly crying about Blueface holding this child, putting this energy towards this child. It's bad enough this child cries like a kitten, and this child
Yeah.
already been traumatized while the child was in my womb. She
Yeah.
Yeah.
said Blueface and her was fighting. She said
She was
that
Yeah.
doing a
publicly
lot of
while she was
crying when she
pregnant.
was pregnant.
She was
Yeah.
crying. She was physically fighting with Blueface. Okay,
Fighting.
Yeah.
she said that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, she was doing substance. And God knows if she was getting high 24/7, we know she got an alcohol problem and whatever else stuff they
Yeah.
do.
She stayed with
She
that
was
Henny
But they
above
girl.
wouldn't
that.
release the baby if it was in in her
I heard
system.
she had it privately at a private hospital. That's what Blueface publicly said. That's why she was allowed to take the baby.
Oh, okay. That
Oh.
makes sense.
That's why
Yeah,
she
because they
that's
gonna
why she
check that
didn't have
baby
him there.
system.
Think about it. He publicly said she didn't let him know where he was. Now, if Blueface was willing to be there, much as she crazy about him, she would have had him there to prove a point. That's the one time in her life through this pregnancy she didn't want him around because she knew it was gonna be complications with that baby.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
that makes
And
sense.
he's going to be undeveloped because as a baby, they supposed to be in their crib or whatever and stretching their arms and their legs, and
I've
Yeah.
never seen a
you're not
newborn
even
out so
breastfeeding
much
him.
in my
And
Yeah.
entire
think about
life.
this, you guys. She tell us everything publicly, right?
Yeah.
Why did we find out something was wrong with the baby only from Blueface?
Mm-hmm.
We would have
Yeah.
never knew anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
If
bust
Something
her
Blueface
is
out.
wrong. The
if Blueface
baby.
said he
Yeah.
said something, only so she'll go to the hospital and get the help for the baby. He
Yeah.
came down there. She said she had an appointment the next day. She canceled it. She said she got to go out of town for some music. So that's when he said, "You finally trying to expose me and cry on camera about me all the time. You need to go take care of my effing son.
And
He walking around like this."
what is her music about? Cause I'm lost. Cause when I hear, I be like,
Dysfunctional,
what? It's trash. Like,
definitely
girl,
trash. It's a vibe all the time. That's your problem.
hey, girl,
Ain't no vibe all the time. It's
oh,
real life all the time.
damn. If Sexy Red can make songs, she can make songs. I guess we can make a rap too about this one.
Yeah.
They promote that toxicity. That's
And
it.
then Drake
Yes.
have a
That's the
baby
new
by
That
Sexy
wave.
Red.
energy.
And that's what keep our people down, low vibrational. That's why
Yeah.
it's important that we have some type of positive channel, positive, real feedback, tough
Yeah.
Hmm.
love, so you guys know where to come to. And that's over here. We're gonna be honest with you, whether you
Yeah.
ask a question or
Showing
not.
what you think because you got a BBL and you showing the little tatas and the little bot down there. Like, girl, you're not examples for other young ladies. You're not.
No.
You're not.
And
You
it's
need to stop
sad.
that. Y'all ain't
What do
even
this
probably
generation
washing your
have to look up
behinds.
to?
You probably ain't even washing your cha well enough. You probably don't even know how to take a shower or a real bath. Like,
No.
I can't.
And Sexy Red tell women to eat the man groceries, eat the man booty out.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And she said on the
They're
interview that
despicable.
she let a guy go down on her during her most your cycle. What are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah,
That's gross.
yeah. And she said that. So they asked her, "What's that show where all the girls be on a panel?" I forgot the girl's name, but she always had people on the panel that's talking, and she was being interviewed
who,
to go
Megan?
on the panel, and the lady said,
Megan?
yeah, she said, have you ever let a guy go down on you? She said, oh, yeah, yeah, he went down there. And she said, did he know you was like that? She said, yeah, he ate it up. I said, oh, I was sick after that.
They
Yeah,
have no morals, and that's what they teaching our women, our
she
younger
got,
generation, young women,
if
to be
anybody want to
promiscuous.
see it, she got jeans on with some Timberlands, and she got the red hair with the black stripes in it. And she was on that show with those, one is an ex stripper. Then the other one, she light skinned. I forgot her name. Oh my God! But it's a lot of them that be on the panel, and they were asking her questions about that. And she said, "Yeah, yeah." She said, "Have anybody ever did that to you?" She said, "Yeah." And I was like, "I said, oh my God, that did it for me." Yeah, I lost respect right there. Cause
Wow.
that's your time where you supposed to be cleaning out your system. It's
Yep.
clean, and you letting what? Yeah, you women.
Anyone in the panel tonight, my people, say yes. Type yes, and please make sure you like the video. I want all my people in the panel tonight to say yes. Let us know you hear us.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, you guys, I have to do a welfare check on my people because I can have like 40 people in here and they're not even my people, but I'm
Right.
going to still pray for them because apparently
Yeah.
they like me. So I'm okay with
Yeah.
them being here. Hopefully, they getting what they need from over here in a good way.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do nothing but take your content and switch it up like it's theirs.
Like it's theirs. Yeah.
Yep,
You
fact.
know, they
Copycat
just
hoes. That's what they do.
yeah. They're I never seen nothing
All
like
of a
this in
sudden,
my life.
everybody gonna try to be positive. Watch, which is
Yep.
a good
That
thing. I'm
happened last
glad.
time. That happened last time. Yep.
I'm glad. That's good. So we keep the law out of it. Just put out your content and stop
Mm-hmm.
Right.
making it personal.
Yep.
Right. 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 Right.
That's it. That's all. And everybody can get along. And let the
That's
viewers,
it.
the
That's all.
subs go
Yeah.
whoever
They like.
panel in
Yep.
their comments on the thing, long as it's a view.
Yep.
Yes.
Don't
And
try
That's
to
it's
it.
sweat
and it
Just
and
nobody.
it's
create your content.
respectful. It's
Yeah, just create
respectful.
your content.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell,
Yeah.
she's saying everybody's free to like who they like. It's a good thing. Maybe everybody will continue to be positive and create real content without bashing each other down. It's enough room for everybody to grow.
Yes, it
And to
Mhm.
be
is.
honest,
It
Ashley
is.
D want everybody to win. We all
Yeah.
Yes.
different. We're all
Yeah.
different. We all have something as an individual to bring to the table.
Yeah.
You don't have to
And
create drama.
when you say protect your peace at all costs, this is what we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about. So if you
Yeah.
Fact.
on that demonic energy, you may want
Mm-hmm.
to just keep that where you're at because we don't do that over here. Now if you
Facts.
come over here, you're welcome,
Yep.
in Ashley's chat, but you
Keep
gotta
it
do it right
positive.
over here. Yeah.
Yep. Thank
They
You
you.
just gotta
probably
keep
don't
it like
want to
that.
lose their
We're
viewers
not
if they
doing
be
all that.
positive.
Yes, positive. Because there's so much things we can talk about.
Can I tell y'all something? That's
Yeah.
absolutely the truth.
Yeah.
I was hurt when I lost my viewers, right? but I
Right.
realized they wasn't my viewers. They
No.
didn't really support me. When I tried to talk about something else that was positive, that wasn't about Robert, they didn't watch it.
Right.
So
Right.
when they
Mhm.
left, my real people was like, Ashley, we're still here. The real people that support you for you.
Right.
So my reality check was just what Miranda said. As a content creator, you guys, you still can switch up whether you have
That's it.
5 people, 10 people, 15 people
Yep.
watching. I
Yep.
had hundreds of people watching before. And
Yep.
I'm okay with not having that many because peace is something money can't buy. And I'm in
Yep.
a
Yep.
peaceful place
Facts.
more than anything where I don't have to get on here and be toxic or talk about somebody or drag them and bring them down just to get views. That's not the type of life I'm trying to have. That's not the type
Mhm.
of energy I'm trying to attract.
Right.
I
I
feel like
heard
being
that.
put in these positions, we have a choice to choose good or evil. And I want to be light. I don't want to be dark. I have enough dark things in my life that I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So if I could be somebody else's light, I would choose that any day.
You always win when you do the right thing. You will
Facts.
never, ever, ever, ever lose.
Mm-hmm.
They be thinking they be winning with that negative energy and that dark energy, but
Like Lauren
it
say,
only
how you
lasts
gonna
for
win
so
when you
long.
ain't right within?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Some people
Sometimes.
don't have the ability to even change, though, Ash.
No.
Change
No.
the
That's who they
mindset.
are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
want to keep the
unfortunate.
same energy. We ain't doing that over here.
They
And that's
This
trapped
grown.
inside
unfortunate.
their
This is
own mind.
And
this
this
is
is
That's
a
a
the
grown
thing.
mental. That's a
a
mental
grown
prison.
woman's panel. This is a grown woman's panel.
Mm-hmm. That.
That's actually a mental prison when you want to do good but you can't because you
Right.
still wrestling with yourself and you just always so negative.
Oh
You
my goodness.
cussing. You're
Yes.
you're always talking about a certain person,
Yeah.
always putting them down. You don't see anything good. That's a mental prison you putting yourself in.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
crazy. I don't understand.
Oh, Evelyn back. She said her phone went dead. Hey, boo.
Hey, Miss Evelyn,
Hey,
is she
mama.
coming back up?
She said, Miranda said, you coming back up? Here, I'm gonna send you the
Miss
The
E in
link.
the building.
Look, where your noises at, Miranda?
Uh-huh.
Where your noises?
Right.
We'll do that tomorrow. No, Friday.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
But after the kids Friday.
Yeah. This is a grown woman's channel
It
Facts.
panel.
definitely is. Come holler at your girls, Miss E. Come on up.
Yeah.
Come on down. The price is right.
I know.
Right. Exactly. Bring it.
And we
We
know how to
do.
have fun.
Yeah.
And being dark, sad,
Don't.
down, and mad all the time, you guys, that's
Oh
a
my
bad
goodness. The
feeling.
energy. The
You
energy that
never
it takes for
happy.
that.
You're always gonna
Yeah.
attract darkness.
Yep.
Yes.
And I would rather have 15 light people that are trying to attract light instead of 100 dark. I'll choose that any day. And that's on everything I love. I'm okay with
Right.
not having hundreds of people watching me anymore, tuning into negativity, feeding off of my
Exactly.
energy.
Exactly.
I'm
Yep.
okay with that.
Hmm.
I'm winning. I'm peaceful. I'm going to get off the phone and go to bed and sleep good at night, knowing
Oh
Yep.
that
yeah.
I spoke positivity into others as well as them doing the same to me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sonny, when you let go energy and you let go negative vibes and drama and leave those type of people out of your sight, like me, I'm an energy booster and I can feel people's
Yeah.
energy right away. And once I feel that it's off, deuces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what
Throw
That's
me
them
and
it.
away
That's
Miranda was
like
all.
talking about.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. I cannot.
You get
I
one
gotta
time to
know
play with
people
me,
like
you
that. I'll be like,
done.
oh my God.
And
People
that's
know
what
what
I'm
they be
Everything.
saying.
doing.
We have
Right.
facts. We
Yeah.
have our own dark energy, dark things in our life that we all battle with privately when we're
Right.
alone. We are going through our own things that sometimes bring us to our knees. Or if we
Yeah.
think about it, it's traumatizing.
Yep.
So who
Mm-hmm.
wants to continue to battle with that privately. And then you get on the phone and you have an option to choose light, choose uplifting,
Mhm.
choose somebody speaking something positive and encouraging you versus somebody that's just on here training you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We got to
I don't
talk
even think
about,
people understand and realize that they're internalizing the demons when people are speaking negatively
yeah,
about
yeah,
someone else. I don't think they even realize that they're attracting that into their life.
yeah, yeah.
They don't
Mhm.
realize it.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
Because
Yeah,
if
and
they
so,
did, then they'll know like, hey, why this can't go right for me?
right,
Why is this happening? That's because you're internalizing these content creators, demons who spewing out hate and
Yep.
right,
negativity.
right,
Facts.
right.
They taking it out of them and putting it on y'all, and y'all sitting there listening to it. That's the
Taking
crazy
it
part.
all in,
Yep.
taking it all in.
You
Yeah,
plugging
I'm
into the
like,
matrix.
my
And you
whole
wondering
energy
why you
changing, and
acting
I get
like
a headache. I
Lyonya.
can't sit through that stuff. I really can't.
No. And you wondering why you acting like Lyonya all of a sudden. And
Right,
at first you used to question her behavior, but you supported her because you thought you had something in common with her. She was a DV victim, you was a DV victim. Then you
right,
saw all of a
right.
sudden, like, dang, she acting a little weird. She not acting like a lady. But now all of a
Hmm.
sudden you don't watch her so much to the point where you don't brainwash yourself and you sit up there dancing to her video saying, oh girl, you look so cute, you look so happy. You okay
Right,
with everything she doing. When it gets to that point, you are fanned out. You need to step away because you don't know reality from fiction, real
Yeah.
from
right,
fake.
right,
You have
right,
to be
right.
able to hold these content creators and these influencers accountable for the things that they do. Just
I've
because a
never
Hmm.
person
seen
has
no
a channel.
influencer like her on the internet ever in
Me
my
either.
life.
Me neither. This
She
is
is like
new and
bottom of the
improved.
totem pole.
Right,
And it's
right,
all these people that's feeding this into her that's okay in it. Why would she stop? If I'm online and I have a panel and I don't even have to put out any content, I don't have to speak. All I have to do is twerk, go out to eat with my man child, put the camera on, and I don't have to work. I just have to
right.
stand around and dance, put on something short and cute, go on interviews here and there, and they supporting me. She don't have
Yeah.
to do no work. Mr. Robert is putting in the freaking work. And he
Yeah,
might
he's
have been
working.
taking a little break right now because he been doing his thing. But Mr. Robert used to go around traveling, go create content with people, go through the mall, do his yoga thing with Ogre. He was really trying to create content.
And
You
she
Hmm.
know,
can do it. She can do all that in her house.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
That's
trying to tell her,
crazy.
low
Like
key.
all the tools is right there.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
She
she
have
don't even
so many
understand.
resources, and she's not even using them.
Yep.
And look at like Housewives of what's this? Atlanta, not Atlanta. What's the girl's name that's going to jail for almost 15 years? British. Sit.
Who?
Yeah, she got,
Basketball wife.
yes. And I feel like I don't feel sorry for her neither. I really don't.
No.
You
Wow. What she do?
she
Stealing.
I
was
love
doing a
basketball
lot of
wives.
Stealing.
Fed stuff. Like
Fraud
she was
stealing.
doing bad checks, all kinds of stuff she was doing. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
stealing from
Oh
people.
yeah,
And it gets to
fraud.
that point when you're trying to keep up with this
Yep,
fake facade and this fake lifestyle. That's
yep.
when reality becomes fiction.
Yeah, you
You have to
crash
be
and
able to
burn.
sort out the
She's
two
she's
to,
gonna be looking at 10 years.
and that's
Dang.
when you have to step away, you guys. You cannot put your life in danger, put any type of harm's way near your
Yeah,
children. And by that I mean you don't know what's going to happen outside of your care now that you have to do this prison time. So
yeah.
now, instead
She
of
only
breaking
has
a
one daughter.
generational
That's the
curse,
sad part.
instead of
Got a
breaking a
daughter.
generational curse because
Yep,
you was given an opportunity to, you was given a voice, you was given
yeah.
a platform. It
And
may
what?
not
And
be your
look,
own platform, but you was
right.
noticed. You was able to get fans, people liking you. You could have been an influencer, but
Yeah,
now you're creating another generational curse that probably already occurred in your family. Different
And
stories.
they just saying that feds watched her for a decade. Now she's going to prison. That's
This
crazy.
the
And
thing.
now,
When the feds investigate you, they investigate you 2 years straight.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
they come and they bring a case in
yeah.
front of the judge, they already crossed their I's and dotted their T's. It's
hey,
like
Rhythm.
no defense when it comes to the feds. They
Yeah,
literally do all their homework.
yeah. She's a nut. That's
So
crazy.
anytime they on anybody's tail, yeah, it's a wrap.
I
You ain't
would
gonna
never
see
do
your daughter for
anything to
10
jeopardize me being
years.
away from my son.
For
It's
Right.
bad
real.
Me
enough
neither.
that it's enough things
Mm-mm.
go on in this world that we can't control when they go to school. We can't
Mhm.
Right,
control when they go by their friend house. Certain
right,
things
right,
we just can't control. So
right.
anything as a mother to
Mm.
protect your child to the best of your ability, you should never put yourself in a position to where your
Right.
child is staying somewhere and you can't control who's going to be around your child. You have no say so now.
None.
None
Mhm.
whatsoever. You're going
Nope.
to be gone. If something
Yep.
even happened, you can't get out to protect them.
Nope. Nothing.
We have to thank you guys. It's not that serious to flex.
So yeah,
Be
so
It's
when you
not.
yourself.
when people say, oh shit, no, you ain't put your child first. So now you doing 10 years. And
Thank
what if
you.
Yeah.
she's with the father? But what if something happened to her father? What if something happened to
Cause
your
she would
mom in 10 years?
she
You
can't
gotta be
control who that
selfish.
man gonna like or who he might
Yeah.
allow to stay at his house, who he thinking a friend or somebody he cool with. You just never know.
Oh my
And
God.
some
Mhm.
things, if we can control and
Yo.
prevent, why not?
Mm-mm.
That sucks,
See,
man.
when she
Never.
started, she kept going, got greedier, got greedier, got greedier, and just kept going, kept
You
going.
just couldn't walk away.
Yeah,
Yep.
she did.
That's what
Oh,
people
and
problem is.
during COVID, she stole a lot of money. She was putting rental assistance, and she was living in a house, like a real nice house. So why are you doing that?
Wow.
Dang.
Selfish,
So she must
greedy.
have had something to do with that PP loan stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it was.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what it was.
That's what they
Wow.
said.
They
Yep,
still getting people for that. That's crazy.
I
yep.
know they had a list going around my hometown, you guys, and 99.99% of the people I knew, they had it floating around Facebook. And I was just smiling over here so hard because I wasn't on that list. I didn't do nothing so stupid. You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
Yeah.
That shows you who the real smart people was in high school and who wasn't.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm looking like I
That's
knew she had a
crazy.
problem. They was around here riding with new cars, flexing, and I'm looking like you ain't worked it. Wait a oh hell no. Blowing the horn.
That was
Beep beep.
epic. I was like, where's everybody going?
Right.
Yeah.
They was taking flights. Everybody came. I'm like,
Trips
why is
everywhere.
Yes.
everybody going to Miami? What's
Yep.
Everybody
down
flexing hard, Miranda.
Cause I know when I was with him that 3 years ago, I'm saying when he was getting the unemployment, he was getting like a check 900 a week. We was in Atlantic City. We was just before they start opening everything up. We were going every month. We was going. Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, he
I
was
was
getting
kind
that
of
money.
jealous around that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
hey,
was
I'm
it
going
got
like,
shopping.
tempted. Don't get me wrong. I know people that like I get you 20 G's by tomorrow. I'm going to work, you guys. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Right, right,
I'm going to work like dang, I done spent like $500 of my check on this freaking charger. It's
right.
still in the shop. And it got
So,
tempted. I'm not gonna hold you up. But my
yeah,
sister
we
and her
had
husband was like,
what? We was in Atlantic City
don't do
every
it,
month.
Ashley. No, don't be stupid, motherfucker. My sister husband. Don't do that dumbass shit, Ashley. I promise I'll let you have that money. No,
Right,
$500. You go to jail, motherfucker. I'm not getting you out. You's a dumb fucker.
right. Mhm. Yeah, honey.
yeah,
I just took that money, put it in my bank. I was like, well, I'm gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
I,
Hey,
And you got to be smart with it if you do get away with it once by the grace of
yeah.
God.
right.
Don't
I
get
ain't do the
greedy.
rental assistance because I ain't need that, but These people
Yeah.
was really out here cheating and lying and
And
stealing.
they were saying they opened up a business, you guys, and it's so bold. Listen to this.
Yeah.
They had the list going around with the person address and a picture. Understand what I'm saying? So they like, look, fool, we watching you and we know
Right.
where you live. So I'm looking at the list. I'm like, dang, this dude got a loan twice. Talking about he opened up a business. He don't open up nothing but hang on the block all day. How stupid
Right.
is
How that
that?
Mm.
happened? Right.
I
It
know
was,
they
Yeah.
was saying, like up here, they was saying it was cornfields as addresses and
yeah,
all
Yeah.
fake
type of stuff.
addresses.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
They were doing too much.
And then people
Hmm.
start sweating when they start getting locked up. A couple people lost some weight, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you up. They knew they day was coming. They
Right.
did
dang.
too much. You saw that
Mm-mm.
person next time. They like, she on drugs. No, she not on drugs. She scared. Them feds coming for her. They done got
Mm.
her
Hell
phone,
yeah.
girl. Not.
And you doing 10 years, girl, that's crazy. So when
And
they
then you
find
Call
out,
me
lose.
no,
scary, but I ain't
you
finna
ain't thinking about your
jeopardize none of
kid.
my
You,
freedom.
No, I'm gonna
yeah,
buy a
me
Victoria's
neither.
Secret card from them and keep it moving.
Who you
And a
telling?
couple outfits.
I
You
ain't
give
going to
me
jail for nobody
a
stupid shit.
booster.
For
That's
real.
it.
Girl, I love my love when I want to take a shower. You gotta be told when to take a shower, when to eat, when to
Oh, when a
shit, when to
boo
pee.
boo, boo boo in
Hmm.
front of
Yeah, who
every,
gonna go through that?
and you have to have your mind mentally prepared. My dude said you have to be on point all the time.
Yeah,
Even
you
if
Yes,
you
got real.
hear
They
yes.
got
about
real
somebody
bad
dying,
anxiety and
yes, and
PTSD up
even
in
if
there.
somebody dying, right, and
Yeah,
Hmm.
somebody you crying or you showing one type of emotion, that person that don't like you, they gonna use that opportunity to sneak you because you at your weakest point.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you can't
yeah.
get off a phone call and lose your grandma and think you finna be around that man. It's so you gotta collect yourself. And when
Together,
nighttime roll
yeah,
around, you
yeah,
trust your bunkie, you in that room, you let it out.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
insane.
It
No way,
is.
no how.
And
I'm
you have to
risking
be
my
a
freedom.
smart person to be institutionalized
Yeah.
and be able to cope and deal with that and not come out with a scratch, a scar, or not one fight. I am so grateful. Ooh,
Hmm.
Yeah,
so
that was
grateful.
it's scary. It's a scary
It
thing. That's what I
is
say. Listen, you out here is one thing, but in there it's a different ball game. And
a
people getting it.
different
Oh
ball
no,
game.
jail ain't not. Yes, it is. It's a lot. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Tell me how
people
it work
be.
out for you.
Yeah, it definitely is. I
That's
worked in
Getting
why
two
you
punked,
have
county
they're
to have
jails
taking
and
your
a
they ain't nothing nice.
commissary.
commissary. You fighting every day. You don't know if you're gonna get cut, beat up, jumped, raped,
Yeah,
whatever. It goes
that's
down.
that's why you have to have some type of spiritual belief and believe in something while you
Yeah.
in there. It gets strong in that belief. That's what he did. And when he got out to this day, he get up every day and he read that same book, but they come every month for him and he order it for me. And that's how he
Right.
Mhm.
start his morning. It's a
Hmm.
Yeah.
book of God, of
Stop
light from the
following.
church.
Don't hang out with no troublemakers.
No,
People
he
that want
go
to go to
work,
club
go
and start
home.
trouble.
Yeah.
Only
Listen,
thing
my
they be
my
sitting in there
space is
doing,
so saved now. My
they be
energy, my
sitting in
peace
there
is everything.
thinking how they
Oh,
can
Miranda know how it
manipulate.
go.
They're
Yep,
master
gamble.
manipulators in there.
Yep,
Yeah,
and gamble and try to con stuff in there with the
yeah,
guard.
Yeah, it's everything is how could I get over?
Yep.
yeah,
Finesse,
How can
the
I make some
yeah.
money?
backstab. You can't
Extortion,
trust
because if they know you
nobody
got
in there.
family, they'll use you.
You
Yep.
can't
Yeah,
trust nobody in there, not even the
Nope.
no,
COs.
Nope.
no, they the worst. They are far the worst.
Tell me
But the
about it.
prisoners is the one
I
that's
know,
really running the
Miranda.
jails, not them.
Yep.
Then they got
Gang.
all these gangs and shit going on. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Yep. It's
That's
a
how I
lot of
thank
stuff
God. My
behind
my
the
son was
scenes.
turning that corner, but he had a few little misdemeanor, jumping the turnstile and a couple of things, but he stopped. I said, "You better stop. You better stop." Then he was really acting up at an age, and when they get that 14, 15, 16-year old, they feeling they funk. You know what I'm
You ain't
saying?
Yeah.
lying. My son
So you got to be
15.
on their necks, their throats, and don't let up. And that's what I said with the what's this program, the Scared Straight program. I'm
Yeah.
so sad that they got rid of that, because
I
that
know.
program saved a lot of these young men lives.
Especially
Yeah,
when they
they
get
need
the
more
follow up with them, Miss
mentors.
Lisa.
Need that.
They need
Evelyn, you
more
hear me?
men
Because it
teachers and
was
mentors.
raw and
Yeah.
uncut. And them
Evelyn,
guys told it just like it happens in there.
yeah.
And a lot of these guys laugh about that, but that was raw that they was talking about.
And them
Especially
Mhm.
kids
the guy
needed
that got
that
stabbed in the
structure.
eye. He was the most scariest one. But he was smart.
Yeah.
And the
That's the
thing
one he
is,
said he got
that's
stabbed in the eye during a fight. He said they
and that's
stabbed me
why
all in my eye.
and that's why so many black men that sell crack cocaine, they are likely to do a lot of time versus rich man drugs that Caucasian people normally have, which is cocaine. And the
Right.
thing is, they're not riding around the suburbs pulling people over. They're pulling people over in the hood. They get
Yeah.
paid. For people work in the prison. That's why
Yeah.
they build so many prisons.
Right.
That's
Right.
why the more our black men, and no offense to the white people, but I'm just speaking about the situation and I get passionate about it. They
Yeah.
want to lock up the black men, the leaders of the home, so they can have control over the younger generation of black men who mom now is put in a position to have to work and provide, so she can't have her full attention on that
Right.
child. So now the TV is raising him,
Yep.
society is raising him,
Yes.
music
Yep.
is raising him, his
Yep.
friends are influencing him. That father of a figure that puts him in line, that he
Yep.
has to look up to emulate, to know who he is not there. So now he's left to his devices to figure that out through his mother. And she could only show him so much. She can't show him his manhood. He has to now figure that out. He has to be able to decipher from his friends' bull crap, right and wrong. My son stay to himself. And I never forget, I said, DJ, you 15 years old. You don't never want to go out. You don't want to hang out. I know you talk to boys at school. Your teacher told me that. He said, Mom, do you want me doing this, doing that? I said, no. Well, what about this and that? I said, no. He said, well, Mom, 99% of these kids do that. So I'd
Yeah.
rather stay at home, hang out with my cousins, or enjoy the game. I don't want
Yeah.
to do
He's
what
right.
they doing.
He's
I'm
right.
staying out of trouble.
Yes.
So at that moment, I
I
was
respect
proud.
her. Yeah, I respect
I
her for
said, I
that.
have a leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's harder for these kids and there's pressures nowadays. And my son fights through that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he don't care about being glamorized. He like nice things and stuff like that, but he not a flexy, flashy kid. Like I
Right.
barely could get a picture of him. I steal those pictures of him. Like DJ, let me
Right.
get a picture. He never a flashy kind of dude.
Right.
Taught him to move in silence.
Hmm. Yeah. And when he's saying that, that's a beautiful thing that he won't be home.
It made
Listen,
me so
I love it.
proud. And
I
he's
love it.
15.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
love
that
it.
age where they wanna rip the streets. They wanna run around. They wanna
Yeah.
go hang
Yeah.
out. And that's
Yep.
that age where boys, they experience the most things
Yep.
female wise, and they trying to find themselves and who they are. They start probably smoking or drinking or doing something that little
Yeah.
boys try to get into to feel cool.
Right. My
And
youngest
I'm
son,
grateful that I have a good kid.
yeah, my son was like that, wanted to hang out, and he stopped after that big incident happened. That was it. That changed his life. He got stabbed. That was it.
And that's
So
and
now,
I'm
even if he's home, it don't bother me. Okay, I know where he's at. Or if he's going out, Mom, I'm going here. I'll be back. Mom, I'll
yeah, if
be
he
back.
let you know where he going now.
Yeah,
So
so I like
yes,
that.
yeah.
Because at one time he wasn't doing that. And I'm like, excuse me, do you know what happened to you? What happened to you that time is still, I'm still in panic.
Yeah.
So call me when you get in there and when you on your way back. That's all I need to know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But some of these kids stay private because they don't want to tell, but you have to let us know. Because something happened, listen, you know, we're worried. If we worried we wasn't real parents, we wouldn't worry. You know, you can do what you want, but no, let me know where you at. I know you grown, but you know, let me know where you're safe. And I feel safe knowing you're safe. I'm good. Then I can sleep because if they're out I will not go to sleep until they come in the house. I might drift off, but you already know your child is not there.
Facts.
That's real moms do that.
Yes.
And I could be knocked out, and I'll be like, wait a minute, I'll get up. I'm like, wait, nobody called. Ain't nobody here yet. I was like, Mom, we good. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. So
Yeah,
do that.
exactly.
We have to do that with our kids. There's nothing wrong with that.
You have to
'Cause
be cautious, and
yeah,
with these
it's
sons and
dangerous in
things
these
like that.
streets.
And that's why it's important that our mothers, just like we instill confidence in our daughters, we tell them they look cute. Boys need to hear that too. And that's why I be so mad at the other side. You guys act like boy just come in this world and they are just left to their own devices. They have to be encouraged and uplifted just as much as our daughters. They have to learn how to be men, and we can't teach them that. But they still leaning towards us for guidance. So
Yeah.
we don't need to beat them down. Everybody should treat their son like a king and raise him that way so he lives up to those standards.
Cause do Nate got kids, sons, daughters?
I think she has a boy and a girl.
That's crazy. You have all of that, but look at you emulating. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's crazy right there.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Something wrong with her soul too. She just dark. That's not nice. I thought she was better than that. Ain't preach nothing to that girl. Nothing. Mm-mm-mm. I just hope they hurry up and give Robert this divorce. Like, come on already. He needs
Going
that
on over to
divorce.
next year, so y'all can get ready.
Exactly.
Can
Love you,
y'all
Ma.
hear me?
Sorry, y'all. My door is squeaky.
Oh,
What you say?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I believe this I'm thinking this gonna go on over to next year.
Huh?
This gonna go on over to next year.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
They
Yeah, she's not.
dragging it.
She don't want. She don't want to give him a divorce. She want him back. She got too
Yeah,
many people in her circle.
right. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Too many wrong people in her circle because she want her husband. She really wants her husband back.
I know she
yeah.
does.
I believe that.
She just got too many, and now she's shamed, she embarrassed, and just all this going. Demonic demons working with her. So she just
Yeah,
got so much going. So that's why, because if he was really as bad as she say, then she would have done did it.
right, right,
So
right,
that we know he's not
She
bad.
would have slit her wrist trying to sign them papers just to be free if it was that bad.
Oh yeah.
right, right.
hmm So it
And
wasn't
now
that.
it's to the point where Robert does not want her back, and I don't blame him.
No.
But see,
I don't blame him because everybody has a breaking point, and he dealt with that for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he tried to work it out. He tried to work it out. He tried to work it out. Tried to raise those kids, which he did. He put her. Now, when she said Janelle put her in other places that you never before, your husband did that for you, dummy. He put you
Thank
in
you.
spots. He
well, she
put you in
didn't
the
mean it.
limelight.
She just
I
had to
want
tell
to
that
say
lie to make
hello.
him.
We know you now because of Robert.
Yeah, she
Right,
just had to tell that lie to make him feel good. He knew himself she was lying because he knew he didn't do it himself. So he knew she was
right.
just doing that to try to, make people believe that. And one no ain't nobody even them that they ain't really believing all that stuff. There's just something that's going on because really they know he's innocent.
Yeah,
They know
yeah,
he's innocent.
yeah,
God know he's innocent.
yeah.
And like we say, she's gonna see this down the line. That's why she won't divorce him, which he's her husband. I don't.
Right.
I let people know. Now I don't condone in committing adultery. I let people know that I don't believe in that. But she
I
she
agree.
yeah, she know exactly what she want, and he is really what she wants. She just, like I said a while ago, she embarrassed, she shamed, she don't know, she got too many wrong people in her circle. That's the reason
Yeah.
she can't go and forgive. If anybody look, she can forgive the other children, daddy, but you can't forgive this one, daddy. I
Right.
wonder why.
Right.
Right.
And this one right here, from what you say from the video, because I don't watch them. Once I'm with the truth, and I stay with the truth. I just, only
Yeah.
reason I see this is because other people have it on their platform. But all this, I've saw how she bragged about how her husband was, you know how good he was, and he brought her up, and all
Yeah.
and everything. You see, I saw something I thought was so cute. They was in the kitchen, and he was cooking, and she wasn't nowhere around, and it was just beautiful the way he was raising them, and not them
Right.
being his. You don't find too many men would do that.
Not like
No.
that.
No, look, I had mines. We had they was his, and he didn't do that. So you see what I'm
Right.
saying? And I look at it
Exactly.
like this: us that's been through real DVs, if we
Hmm.
could forgive the ones that really, and I went through losing my child, and if I can forgive him, then I know
Hmm.
she can forgive him. And
Right.
he ain't
Facts.
did nothing. He really ain't did nothing. Now mine did something. He
Yeah.
really ain't did nothing. Out of all the videos I seen, I hadn't seen him do anything. Well, sure, I hear people say verbal abuse, but if you look at it, she started it. So I
Right.
mean, he can't say nothing
Right.
back. She the one was starting the verbal abuse, and he was
Right.
just talking back. You know, any man, most men, they
Exactly.
get so mad they'll start popping on you. He didn't pop her. She was pushing on him, putting her hands on him, and he was at home
Yep.
with.
Yep.
So
But
she,
that's what brings me to when I was saying about when a lot of people was like, oh, they both was toxic. No, I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with it because I feel like it was good in the beginning, and as years Robert excused a lot of behavior. He did. He loved her that much. He let her get away with certain things, which he should have nipped it in the butt, but he didn't. You know, maybe he tried to have conversations with her. Maybe he did all that he could do. But then she got worse, checking the phone, putting hands on, doing all of this. Which
Yep.
y'all, everybody want to say, oh, they both were tight. No, they may have been got into the relationship got toxic, but he wasn't toxic when he walked in that relationship. And if
Facts.
you look at the videos, you could tell that he was a very peaceful dude.
yes, I watched it and I saw it. Like I said, if
Oh
everybody
man.
look at what it was, she had found out that she had a man that she felt like she could run over, and she took
Yes,
advantage
that's
of
it. That's it right there. Yep.
it. Because who would worry about? I mean, come on now. You knew you got with this content creator, and y'all been doing skits together with different women and different. So why, if it's going around, hey, he there with you, so hey, he at the house with you, so hey, if Precious or Tessius or Susie or who's called, at least he
Right.
there with you. So he's still
Yeah,
there.
let's get this bag together. Feel me? Let's
I'm,
get
Yes.
this bag together. You my husband, I'm like, come on, let's do this. Because
Facts.
it's only creating revenue and it's boosting us and it's giving us something. We getting somewhere. But she wasn't on that level. She was on the level of controlling Robert. And
mhm.
most abusers want to control the people that they're abusing. So there it
And
Facts.
he
is.
was older. He was trying to guide her in the right way, in a perspective
Yeah,
way of being a
yeah,
woman, of being a
yeah.
mother, of being a wife. With him
Right.
being seasoned, he was just trying to,
Trying.
that, trying to put that in her, how to be a beautiful wife, how to be a
Yeah.
beautiful mother, just be
Yeah.
beautiful, how to be, how to accept me. I'm not cheating, this is what we making our money off of. I'm
Right.
that's all he was asking. It wasn't like he was asking for a whole lot, and who wouldn't appreciate it? A man like that would, like I say, would accept it and try to, and would put you up like he put you up. He didn't have to do it.
Facts.
I to be honest, I would have been better if she said, "Oh yeah, no, not that I'm saying it's right, but why you just say he cheated than saying that he's an abuser like that? That I mean, even though both of them is goddamn bad, but
Right.
you really went with DV, girl. You really hit something where other people went through that, and That's the part that bothers me. She
Yeah, why
Yeah.
tell
you
a lie?
played on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why tell a you got a good husband? Why tell a lie on him anyway? Periodic.
Thank you.
What
Thank
is it?
you.
It ain't like you wasn't making money. So why why come up with a serious thing out of all the things that you gonna make up? Why would you want to make up DV? I would rather
Yes.
make up the puppet jumped over the cat and the cat knocked it down. Anything. Well, I ain't gonna tell no lie like that. But anyway, I mean, why would you want to do that on a
Right.
good
Right.
man? I mean, why would you want to get a good man hurt? Now you got people saying stuff, bad stuff, and he's not that.
Yeah.
They don't realize, and then when they wonder why things go wrong in their life, they never realize what they have said about somebody. See, this
Yeah.
talk, as I said before, will get us in a lot of trouble.
You not only drag your husband, but you drag his brother and sister. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't get
That's the
over
part
that.
that bothers
Nothing
me.
to do, yeah, nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with you brought that. You brought this stuff. Anytime we bring this stuff to, as we say, to the internet, you look for trouble. That's the reason you
Yeah.
don't
And
want
that lets you know
to
she had no respect for
None.
Robert in the beginning to disrespect his family like that. What kind of woman in a right mind would say the
Right.
things she said to Robert publicly, let alone just full blown argue with your husband family like that? Who gets into a grown
Yeah.
woman with and
Yeah.
then get his page taken down, and you didn't have 1 ounce of sympathy to think that he needs to feed his family? You thought that
Yeah.
was funny?
Yeah.
Like when he apologized to you or he tried to make it right.
He tried to protect us, her stupid behind.
Yeah.
Remember, he was like, "Leave my family alone, because she don't really know how to do that." He protected you, and you still dogged him.
Yeah. And he tried to counsel y'all.
Yeah.
Like it
Leave
just
my
that's
family
why
alone. That's what he said. Leave my family alone. And
and that's
she,
why it blows my mind. We protecting Robert, but
yeah,
all of them is going through this bull crap.
yeah,
And it's unfortunate. And that's his brother, that's his sister.
that's his
Why
brother and
would they
sister.
not speak up on his behalf?
Right.
They know
That's
as
the
a consequence.
crazy part. That he not supposed to come to his defense of his siblings. And then you got one sibling, she just off the chain, period. Like, I don't even consider her a sibling, even though
I
we
don't know
know
what's
she
wrong with
is.
her.
But
Yeah.
something's wrong with her. She's demonic as well. Like, I can't with her. That's
I think
crazy.
she was
Those are your
jealous.
siblings.
That's
Jealous.
what's wrong with it. Those they're very the money, and those people don't realize those spirits travel.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
They
yeah,
travel.
yeah,
They travels, and then you wonder why you start acting like the same like them because those spirits travel. They're very
that's it.
demonic, and
Yeah,
nothing.
universal
And once
curses.
God, and I tell
Gotta
people, once
break
God
them.
turn you over, He
Yeah,
next one turn you over, it's done. It's
yeah,
no reason why he turned you over.
yeah,
I don't care what you can talk about God all day long. You can pray all day long. Once he turn you over, he turn over because he doesn't let you go. He just doesn't let you go because you ain't he just done turn you over to a reprobated man and you steady believing a lie rather than the truth. And that's when he
yeah.
don't want no lie in his sight. He said he's not gonna
Exactly,
fool with a
exactly. That's why nothing's gonna be prosperous for her because she's still on that pavement. She don't want to change.
lie.
No.
And then
That's what Miranda said. She don't want to change. She don't.
Yeah.
the ones that steady letting her come up, like the ones, and they know she's not telling the truth. How are you helping yourself when you steady letting people come up on your panel and they're lying and
Lying.
they're hurting
Yeah.
us
Through her
DV?
teeth. And she should be embarrassed that she want to go on TV and still tell more lies.
Mhm.
That part.
Exactly.
Well, see, the reason she ain't embarrassed because she's trying to do everything to hurt him.
Right.
See, that's why she don't.
Right.
If you notice, that's the reason I know everybody knows she still love her husband. She want a husband. That's over there. That's just a front over there. That she ain't getting nothing about that. That ain't nothing but a front. But
Right.
anyway, if you notice, everything that he does, she try to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Only difference in what he's doing, he's not going on the panel. He's not going up there telling lies. He's going up
Right.
there just trying to, do for him. As I say, do him. That's what I see. Is he
Exactly.
just trying to do him and go on? Yeah, he get tired of people lying on him and bothering him. He's not bothering. He's telling people love. Love each other. Say this and say that, and you always.
He just went on one podcast, but I forgot the guy's name. He has a podcast and he invited Robert. And the guy was kind of explaining that he went through a situation like that. And it was a good interview. It really was. I was like, go ahead, Robert.
Because
Yeah, Robert was talking to that guy.
Because everybody that interviewed Robert seemed biased. They don't seem
Right.
like they researched the whole story right away. The lady kept asking him, so what has to be done? What are you gonna do? So you keep
Oh, she got on my nerves.
and let it go. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? He just explained to you it's her.
Right.
But
what? She said, what part did you play with that in that? What? I was like, oh my God.
But I'm gonna say this, and I hate to freaking end it. I really do. I got sleepy. What do you guys have to do in the morning? Because I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna do mine later on at 5:00 live. But
okay, I'm home tomorrow.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do a live during the day so we can chat too.
Okay.
All right, you guys. I'll talk to you in the morning. Thanks for coming up. Thanks everybody.
Some rest.
All right,
blessings to you.
Yeah, I really
blessings to everybody. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow for real. All right, Miranda. Hi, Miss Evelyn. Good night.
Good night, ladies on the panel. And
all
good
right,
night, everyone in the chat. I appreciate you guys for coming in and showing support.
Right.
Please make sure you hit the like button before you leave for your girl. And we will see you tomorrow at 5 for Uncut and Raw. We're going to be praising, speaking on things, sharing stories, uplifting and encouraging. So I look forward to seeing you all there. Hopefully you come, Lisa, too.
Yeah, I'll be up there. Don't worry,
Okay.
your girl in the building. I'm in the building.
Good, no doubt. Okay.
All right.
All right,
All
sweetheart.
right.
Talk to you tomorrow. Okay,
All right.
bye, everybody. Bye.